Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Why are you fraternizing with femoids? I apologize for my, behavior, comrade. Hold on. Transform. Stretch the screen. Perfect. I warned you that the Joker wasn't a date movie? No, Undead Noir. We had a wonderful time. Didn't we, Hyena? Really, it was great. Did any sort of story shit happen the last Spyro stream? There is no fucking story to this game. Do not worry. Okay. Magic Crafters, Wizard Peak, Crystal Fight. Alright, let's find. Did you fuck during the movie? Shh. No one can know. Okay. I've already gotten you. You're not even holding an egg, you stupid piece of shit. Let me know how the audio levels are. Hey! Alpine Ridge. I didn't get that one. Have you considered our gaming channel suggestions? No, I haven't had time to go over them yet. I have a truly remarkably scant amount of free time these days, you know. Didn't you already do this level the first time? No, Alpine Ridge. I'm pretty sure this is new. When are we having the Pig Puncher Cuck stream? Listen, one of these days, okay? Suicide Squad was totally a finger-bamming movie, though. Oh, yeah, listen. Listen, when I want to get my fucking hand knuckle-deep in some puss, the only thing that gets me going is seeing Jared Leto in face paint lick fucking Harley Quinn to death, okay? That's my shit. That's my good shit. Spef Toner with a tier 1 sub. Fuck, I've tied myself up and dripped wax over my nipples. Enjoy, Vaush. True. That is true. I will enjoy. Thank you, comrade. Vaush, have you played A Hat in Time? Yeah, it's fucking great. And Sake Tanuki with the $5 has sarcastically linked to me the USPS PO Box purchasing website. Thank you very much, Sake Tanuki. As always, your wisdom and calm head, your level head steers me towards oh, we're not getting... Oh, we're fucked. Bullshit how she'd type that if she's tied up. Wow, are you really going to assume that person was a woman? Wow, dude. Dude's got nips too. What the fuck is wrong with you? Whoa, wait, it can climb! It can climb the ledge! Oh, it just takes one fire breath? Just takes one fire breath, okay. Nope. Oh, yeah. I thought you said she when you referenced her. No, I usually use gender-neutral language when referring to chatters, because for most of you guys, I have no fucking idea what you are. I don't even know if you're people. You could all be some sort of convoluted AI program designed to entertain. I have no fucking idea. Maybe you're all flamenco. No. No! Have you gendered me before? I don't think so, Kiefer, but I'm pretty sure I've said you're a dude. I'm not entirely sure. Do I play an instrument? No, I do not. Have you seen this video yet? Island Cole, how about you describe that video to me so I don't have to click on over? No problem, Fluffy Dragon. What? Wait, let me up. No, let me... Wait, let me up. Hello? Hold on. Yeah, this game is really, really pretty, Twig Productions. I feel like these platforms look like they're supposed to be stairs that he turned into a ramp. AI broke? Okay, yeah. Can I just... Okay, I'll be right back then, I guess. I'm sad Destiny probably won't debate you in Bolivia. That'd be some good memes. Yeah, it would be, but I didn't expect him to begin with. I think that, and pardon me for sounding conceited here, I think that Destiny understands that he's not equipped to have that discussion with me. This sounds incredibly conceited, and I apologize for that. But some of the takes that he made were so astonishingly anti-intellectual. I was actually shocked he made them. Like, saying this wasn't a coup is, like, I don't know how that's a defensible position. Saying, oh yeah, well, Janine Años wasn't personally gunning down protesters, so how is she initiating violence against protesters? Like, it's pretty extraordinary to me. These positions are indefensible. I don't know why he made them. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, here we go. And I imagine he's not particularly keen on putting himself in a position where he would have to defend them. Especially since Destiny has in the past taken really, really hard stances on the irresponsibility of content creators talking about like breaking news when they don't have all the details. So for him to break on that, like, he'd be opening himself up to some pretty severe criticism. Somnio Static with the incredibly generous $20. Thank you! Thank you so much. Literally, is anyone equipped to have a discussion on the topic with you? Hey guys, do you want to hear a fucking secret? So, things are not 100% set yet. However, there is a possibility that I'm going to be flown out to Dallas sometimes early next year to debate Kent Hovind. Kent Hovind is one of the most notorious, well-known creationist, like fundamentalist Christians out there. If you've been around on the internet since like 2012 or earlier, you've probably seen like this guy get fucking roasted by the early skeptic community. Yeah, Kent fucking Hovind, yeah. The reason why I bring this up is because I am not equipped to have that discussion presently.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Nope.
Of course not.
They die in one hit.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
Why has he invited you? You don't do the same topics? Excellent question, Keyford. I wasn't invited by him. A third party set us both up. That modern day debates guy, you know? The one that I've appeared on his channel like 3 times now, I think. 3? 2? I don't remember. He's a nice guy. Anyway, it's possible that it's going to happen, and if it does happen, it will be set up through him, which is fantastic. The problem is, as stupid as the creationist position is, that does not necessarily mean I have the sources and education necessary to debunk it effectively. So I'm going to have to do some research beforehand. So that is my answer, Somnio Static. Now, with that said, even though I'm not, like, personally... Even though I'm not personally super duper up on, like, the anti-creationist arguments, I still think that just rhetorically alone I can handle myself pretty well in that discussion. Cam looks weird, I look red and blurry. Do I look weird to you guys? Hey, Skylar Lucas with the 10 bucks. Damn, Ken Hovind, live near Austin, I'm a fan of Ken, Takedown, and I missed the rest of that, I'm sorry. I'd kill to watch that go down. Hell yeah! Listen, I mean, hey, might actually fucking happen, right? Wouldn't that be nice? It'd be a pretty wild discussion. What even happened to the skeptic community? Oh, God. The camera looks weird? You look fine? I think my camera looks fine. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I look fine. I'm just staring at it. Sorry, I think I look fine. Anyway, what was I getting at? Just rhetorically, I feel like I'm equipped to deal with a lot of the tactics the creationists use because I'm used to dealing with other types of conspiracy theorists. It all boils down to the same basic rhetorical and argumentative tactics when you're dealing with conspiracy theorists. They all function pretty similarly, and I feel like I'm capable of handling that. Why this dude fucking... Brian Stevens is in YouTube chat volunteering to assist you with debate, tactical preparation against Ken Hovind. Oh, wonderful. Brian Stevens, I'm afraid I can't see YouTube chat right now, but you should send me an email if you're willing to do so, or just join my chat at vaush.gg. It's the creation process is pretty fucking quick, and that way I'll be able to see your chat, and you can join a superior chat with more emotes and what have you. How? Is this a bug again? Guys, is this also a bug? This shouldn't be down. Because otherwise there's no other way to move forward from this point. Gotcha, Somniostatic. I'll be preparing very heavily. Yes, a bug? What the fuck? Oh, Wiz the Red with the $5. Hey, Vaush, can you possibly give the website Zoxipedia a shout out? It believes all information should be free and promotes the dissemination of all non-copyrighted material. Oh, I'm sorry. Copyrighted material gets to stay copyrighted? Ooh. I don't know if I like that gatekeeping. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fucking Zazipedia. What are we on about here? Is a site that houses it all. Firmly believe that information of all kinds can and should be spread and shared among us. Yeah, fucking go crazy, kids. I'm playing Spyro right now, but you know what? I love free and open dissemination of information. Free and open. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to see. Copyright is kind of necessary. I know, I'm memeing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the skeptic community. The skeptic community online back in like the 2011, 2012 days, even earlier in fact, was dedicated mostly to religious skepticism. It was mostly dedicated to a criticism of theology, mostly Christianity. However, after Gamergate, the problem is that, frankly speaking, let's be real here, it's really easy to feel smart when you're debating logical fallacies with Christians. Like, let's just be fucking real here, okay? This is not like the pinnacle of intellectualism here. Now, at the higher ends of things, it's unquestionable there's a lot of really interesting discussion on meta-ethics and theology and epistemology and stuff, but for most people, in most discussions, usually this is like really bottom of the line, like, haha, you fucking Christ-tard, haha, you idiot, flying spaghetti monster, woohoo, like that kind of shit, you know what I mean? It doesn't really take the big brainedness. Not that much of it, at least. And the problem is, the community... Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, am I getting, like, mega fucked by the game right now? It's probably not a glitch, but there's no other way to move out from this platform. Yeah, Christ Scuck. The problem is, the community surrounding the skeptics... The leap of faith didn't work, guys. The community surrounding the skeptics were more interested in the, like, owning the dipshits side of skepticism than they were interested in the rigorous debunking of misinformation side of skepticism. They weren't interested in the skepticism, they were interested in the intellectual superiority. And that lends itself really naturally to a lot of really bad reactionary intellectual tendencies, which is why most of the skeptics online later turned into anti-SJWs. You had this glitch too? Change FPS to 30? Cringe. Oh, I love 30 FPS gameplay. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, nice. Cool game. Nice port. Open up. Fuck you. Alright. Please, God, save me from this fucking nightmare. Please. Get me out of here. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's better. There we go. We passed the test. Do you have any plans for debating Sargon? I saw his debate with Destiny, and I think Destiny performed kind of poorly. Sargon made a lot of dipshit arguments that didn't get addressed. There's no way to debate Sargon and address every single one of his dipshit arguments. That would be like sitting at the end of a sewer grate and trying to catch each individual turd with your hands. It's not possible. Sorry, like you just can't do it. I'm planning on applying the Socratic method. Sargon basically has like incoherent politics. Like he's genuinely not smart enough to have a consistent political system that I can like examine and critique. It's not possible. He's really not that bright. So the best thing that I can do is hammer him down on one point and just keep asking questions until he says something, some underlying belief that is like critically incorrect. And I can point that out, and I can then say like, okay, well then everything you just extrapolated to that is invalid because your presuppositional like claim isn't valid.
Thank you for releasing me.
No problem, bruh. Still weird that they went through all the effort of rendering all these dozens and dozens of dragons. But yeah. But I plan on taking it really calm, really easy, employing the Socratic method as much as possible. Let him do most of the work. Just slowly dismantle with questions. That's the goal. Or I could just hit on him like I did with Jesse Lee Peterson. That is nowhere near as fun with Sargon of Akkad. Nowhere near as fun with Sargon of Akkad. But yeah, we'll find a way. Nope. They were all Skylanders figures, probably. Ha! Probably. Cringe. When is this debate? Which debate? Hannah from Hannah and Jake have debated Ken Hovind. Probably good research material. Yeah, I plan on watching like a ton of shit to prepare myself. I try not to go into debates underprepared, you know, especially if they're with prominent people. I knew I could handle Jesse Lee Peterson no matter what, but for someone like Ken Hovind...
Spyro! If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the magic crafter's world.
But for someone like Ken Hovind, obviously I need to put a little bit more effort into it. I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy. Ken Hovind is like a young Earth creationist who believes that God planted dinosaurs to live amidst humans, and he's like a whole... He's got a lot of stuff going on in his head. Hannah, not Hannah. Hannah, not Hannah. Gotcha. He is often incoherent, however, sometimes Americans don't understand Sargon because of his British sensibilities. Sargon made me hate British people. I hope you realize that. Sargon is like a living testament to the fact that Americans will find anyone intelligent no matter how brain dead they are, as long as they have the right accent. Sake Tanuki with the $5. How do you know these dragons are all male? I won't make that assumption. Shut the fuck up, Sake Tanuki. Get out of here. Woke scolding me. Oh, Hana. I'm sorry. Yes, Ilya, that's probably going to happen. Yeah, Ken Hovind also went to prison for a long time for tax fraud. No. It's so weird how these big beasts, like, just fall over and die if they get licked with a little bit of fire. None of the enemies in this game so far have had any health bars. No health bars, no boss fights, nothing of the sort. Oh wait, actually there was that one guy that was kind of a boss fight. You'd hit him once and then he would jump to a new platform. That kind of works. Which do you think is better, Apple Music or Spotify? I don't use either, I don't listen to much music. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? We're dropping this way, apparently. Na-na-na-na-na? Wait, who's na-na-na-na-na-ing me? Wait, I've been na-na-na-na-na'd. Where's the na-na? Where am I getting na-na'd? Maybe you shouldn't play on easy? I'm pretty sure there's only one difficulty mode in this game. Debate Dr. Shame? Listen, I'll debate whoever I want, okay? Fuck you. Suck my dick. There's gotta be a... Do I jump over there? I jump over there. Nice. How does he do it? He does it by hitting X and then X a second time. I'm getting closer. Getting closer every day. Getting closer. Getting closer to your face. Every lap brings us together. My nose itches so bad, guys. Holy shit. Ah, fuck. Am I getting closer? I feel like the only time I get closer is when he does that little jump. Oh, you piece of shit. When he does the leap, I'm gonna fire! Ah! There we go. Nice! Nice! Nice!
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
No.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
There's a skeptic that I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait. Yeah. There are skeptics that are still, like, legit. When you first started streaming, did you hate your voice? I think it's pretty hard to hate my voice. Have a good one, Ended Nor. I love you, buddy. Yeah, Surus is one of the original skeptics who's still pretty legit. Surus has a lot of integrity and character. Yikes, narcissism is such a turnoff. I'm sorry, comrade. Can I make it? I can. No! Didn't mean to charge! Maybe later in the stream, Shadow B. Oh, Eevee Eternal. There's there'd be a lot to go over, really. Okay, we're good. I slept with my girlfriend while your videos were playing, and now I can't come without hearing you talk. Please help. Good thing I put out a lot of content then, huh? Oh no, wait! I remember the skeptics actually used to mean something, but then they all went chuds. Well, they still mean something. Now they just mean something bad. Wait, it unbroke? Oh, I see. Wait. Get it up! There we go. Nice. Excellently planned. Damn, we still got 47 fucking gems to get. Who on BreadTube has the coolest voice? 3 arrows? Yeah, if you like fucking Eurocucks. Ha! Coolest voice. I think Ollie maybe does. Philosophy Tube? I think Ollie has a really, really nice voice. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you so much, comrade. Vaush After Dark. That's true. I really like these video game streams, you know? I feel like this is where the community really comes together. Sounds a little conceited, maybe, but, you know. I have an opportunity to really speak with people during the game streams. During the politics streams, I have, like, scripts to follow, you know? I can't get over there, can I? Not script, sorry, but, like, there are things that I have to cover for the purpose of YouTube videos. All 350 of us? Yeah. What do you have against European accents? Oh, not European accents, Europeans. I'm kidding, of course. Sort of. Oh, shit! How does he do it? Oh my god, they've got, like, some shit going on over there. What a... I haven't seen the new HBO Watchmen series, but I probably will sometime in the near future. I tend to get a very consistent audience for my video game streams. That is to say, it's usually the same folks, which I like. It's nice having you guys around. It's very consistent. It's very comfy. Yeah, it's solid. Okay, so I'm not sure how to get over there. Europe is just the white Middle East. True! All that infighting. I noticed that a lot of the skeptic boys have the belief that, well, we hate Christians, but we really hate Muslims. Yeah, take a look at Sam Harris, for example. Claims to be an anti-theist, but then, in his fervor to dunk on Muslims, ends up working with conservative Christians. Pretty cringe, if I do say so myself. Ooh, that's, a very, cringy, if I do say so myself. How the fuck do I get over there? What vantage point? Sake Tanuki being very generous today with the $5. Why is that the same clowns who push themselves to be extra axe hats by misgendering people are willing to accept and use stage names of performers all the time? Well, you know the answer to that as much as I do, comrade. All the people... Guys, can we really take a moment? Can we actually take a moment to reflect on how silly the common complaint is? Oh, it's too much of a bother for me to use people's proper pronouns. Like, oh, I refuse to submit to the tyranny of other people telling me how to refer to them. Can we actually take a moment to, really reflect on how stupid, how brazenly brain dead that criticism is? Check out the right side of the last loop. Last loop. Right side of the last loop. Loop. Loopy. Aha. Stinky. Boo. Where? Where? What do you think of Christopher Hitchens' work? I haven't read it. Isn't Christopher Hitchens an asshole? Or am I thinking of Richard Dawkins? I don't fucking know. From the stairs, you can make the jump? No way. Wait, really? Oh shit, I guess I can, can't I? I hadn't even considered that. Oh, they're like dueling. Big wizard. Nope, now dead. One hit. Spyro. Oh no, so soon. Whoopee! Hey, fucking get down here. Jesus. You guys are the most useless fucking wizards. Holy shit. I never really followed the skeptic community on YouTube, or in general, that much. It just never appealed to me. Millard Fillmore claimed he hated slavery, but as long as the institution existed, it must be protected. Nice! That's what I like to call a consistent position. My nose itches so much. Cut it out. The reason I was a Gamergator was because I had recently become an atheist and I had no idea that watching those content creators would also attack a bunch of BS anti-SJW shit. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? At the end of the day, most of the people who got into the skeptic community to begin with were just, like, mad at their parents. And wanted to be, like, edgy and anti-establishment. Whether that means being anti-progressive or anti-religion. Bee-filled Shark with 150. Any advice on how to motivate yourself to prep for a DM when you're just a lazy bum? I don't... How to prepare as a DM when you're a lazy bum? You know, I don't rightly know. I get really excited to prepare for DMing. Keep in mind, I don't prepare that much. I ad-lib a bunch of shit. But in regards to wanting to prepare, I like to think of it as like doing basic due diligence to prep for a video, basically. I just want to get the basic pointers down in my head so I know I can crack them out real nice live and without much preparation. I don't know, just really focus on how much you enjoy the world and the fun you're going to have with that session. Sake Tanuki with the $5. You're being crazy today, man. Everyone wants to grill, I want to smoke and marinade. It's true, if you really think about it, smoking food does make it taste better than just grilling it. Maybe we need to up our strats a little bit, you know? Okay, so we've done Magic Crafters, Alpine Ridge, Wizard Peak, and Crystal Flight. What are your thoughts on the Joker? I'll be putting a whole video out on my thoughts on the Joker real soon, okay? How do I find a cutie leftist GF? Move to a college town and go on Tinder. Why do I have so many trans fans? There are a couple of reasons. For one, so realistically speaking, for one, I'm a decently attractive person, and I'm also really masked, and a lot of trans girls are desperately horny subs who want to be pinned down and dominated by like a huge dude. I'm not trying to paint with too broad a brush there, but factually speaking, like that comes up so fucking often. All the daddy shit people call me, like this. Like, it's just like, the stereotypes in this regard are true. Now, if you're a trans girl and this is not the case for you, I'm not implicating you in any way, shape, or form, but this is undeniably a component of the community, okay? For two, I very aggressively advocate for like trans issues. I've spoken about it quite a few times, and I speak about it in ways other people often do not. Hi, Caves, let's do it! And for three, I think that a lot of, in my experience, and this is very, very subjective, a lot of trans people have embraced sort of a macabre, dark humor about progressivism because trans people have to experience like a lot of really fucked up stuff. You know, they're really, really vulnerable, societally speaking. And because my content is a little bit less like cuddly ooh-woo and a little bit more like blith, like sardonic, I think I can appeal. I can hit that like dark mark a little bit better, kind of in the same way Contra does. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Help me, I'm into horse girls, but I don't want to get Dudley do-righted. Listen, horse girls are phenomenal praxis, okay? I do not want to hear anyone in my community getting shamed for wanting to slam tight into those foals. You know the donut butthole? The donut butthole. The horse girl special, where the butthole looks like one of those arm tube floater things you use to float in the pool. You know what I'm talking about? The donut butthole. You're pretty ooh-woo, Vaush? Maybe I'm a little ooh-woo. This is a metal spider. Wait, does it just touch damage? What the it's just touch damage, what the fuck? Wait, no, fuck this guy. No. I have heard plenty of Bow of the Fifth Column, but I haven't given them a watch yet. Guys, I'm sorry to say this. I do not watch much left-leaning content online. I don't have the time. I have so little free time these days, guys. Holy shit. I don't have time to just like go online and check out what people are doing. Watch JReg. I've seen a few JReg videos. They seem a little juvenile for me. I'm not trying to insult him when I say that, but... Cyber Goddess, if you sent a dono and I missed it, just type out the text in chat so I can... Yeah. At the beginning of the stream, you were like, I have so much free time now. Shut the fuck up, headass. Kanga, I think you misheard. I said I have no free time now. I've spent literally all day working today. I went out and shopped, and then I got a haircut, with both of which I'd say are pretty essential for living. And then I immediately got back to working on video editing and, oh, I did miss one. And a chest, too. And then I immediately got back to working on video editing and responding to emails, Discord messages, and the like. I have very little free time, I'm afraid. Dude, these guys turn on a fucking dime. Get off my fucking ass. Jesus Christ. Still one down there. Okay, real shit, how come when I make fun of furries in leftist spaces, people get triggered, but then the same people still think gamers and weebs are subhuman? Do we just live in a society? I think you're mischaracterizing a little bit. I don't think there are lefties who, like... who like actually believe that gamers are like intrinsically bad or whatever. The reason why is because furries are targeted by a lot of really stupid reactionary bait, you know?
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Okay. Thank you. But a lot of the people who make fun of furries online are also themselves reactionaries because they consider furries to be part of the same like sexual degeneracy club that trans people fit into. Leftist spaces tend to be a lot more accepting of furries, which means that reactively they are going to, oh no! Oh no, no, I am coming for you! Oh no, no! Which means that very often when you're bashing furries, people will interpret it as like like signaling that you're kind of a reactionary. Yeah, there's a lot of anti-furry sentiment because people, honestly, like people just like bullying other people. Can I hire video editors? Yeah, but not while keeping the same amount of money I currently make. This is what they look like on PS1. This is the last link I'm clicking. This isn't even the right link. Oh, ew. This is really what they look like? Those enemies? Look at that, what the fuck? Pretty fucking jank looking, Jesus. Well, we live in a society. Shitting on furries is indeed fun. I just don't... I will edit your videos for a very reasonable rate. No, I already have a video editor lined up who I have do editing for videos that I can't just like cut and release. But no, I like having control over what I release. I don't know, maybe my mind on this will like change in the future, but for right now, I personally prefer being in control of the videos that come out. There's an ebb and flow to all of it, you know, and I'm getting pretty good at manipulating the YouTube algorithm, determining what it is exactly people are into. What videos are best at what times, which videos to prioritize. I know it's irrational, but furries make me uncomfortable. Okay, it should be kept in mind that when we're talking about furries, we're talking about like a really broad and diverse community. So, okay, dude. Wait, what? Could there not have been a more, could there not have been a more consistent way to explain that I need to use the ramp? What? That was a little weird, but okay. Do I even need it? No, I can make this easy. That just happens this stage? That's kind of weird, but okay. Please pray for me. I'm about to have the most autistic friend come over and I'm too meek to end conversations. Listen, you gotta wrangle the autists in line, okay? Trust me, as an autistic person, please. Autistic people are capable of learning. If you want to do something else or talk about something else, don't just like let them dominate the conversation, you know? You have the power. Where am I? Dude, if I could get him here, this would be like sequence breaking. No. Oh god, it's so bad. The fire animation is touching him. Ugh. I'll go around. Agreed, Kiefer. Fucker's got metal toes. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck! Are you just Destiny from the future after his leftist arc? Don't insult me. He's dead! Back! Getting them eggs. Thoughts on transhumanism / post-humanism? The latter is basically like gender abolitionism, but with robot dick and humanity. Also, fuck Ann Prims. I ain't finna fuck a rock. Whoa there, buddy. I hope you have at least 38% melanin levels to be using that AAVE. Whew! Wouldn't want the fucking woke police to come after you with your appropriation of their linguistic culture. I'm very much in favor of the concept of transhumanism. You know, I don't see any reason why we should be confined to our meaty, fleshy, flawed human bodies. Yeah, I don't see any issue with it. I don't want robot dicks, though. I want flesh dicks. I never found robot dick shit hot. When I'm reading a comic and someone's like, all right, bust out your dick, and it's a fucking cyber dick, what the fuck am I? Oh, you have to hit jump, I see. Jump is what you do to jump. What is it's like a robot? I don't give a fuck. Why? Fuck a sex toy. I don't give a shit. I want that fleshy fucking meat dick. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, Cirrus, how you doing? Cirrus, we were actually just talking about you. You're amongst the non-grifter skeptics, one of the few still around.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high cave.
Thanks. How'd that come up? Well, I might be debating Kent Hovind soon, Cirrus, the creationist, and so naturally I talked about like whose work I could research to formulate solid counter-arguments, and that brought up the subject of the original skeptics, the anti-religious skeptics, and you are one of the authentic skeptics, so I might, Shadowbee. Yeah, I am not a fan. This is my can we am I ever going to debate Sargon? Probably soon. This is one of my hot takes that everyone disagrees with me on. I'm just not a big fan of sex toys. I know, boring, blah blah blah. I've just never been a big fan of sex toys. I just don't like them very much. I just don't like them. That's it. Simple as that. Don't like them. Yeah, it kind of is, Cirrus, but that's okay. He was in jail for a decade. Not even rope? No! I think rope I'm okay with. Yeah, I think I'm fine with rope. There's just something about, this is like, maybe this is an autism thing for me, but it's a cleanliness thing. I'm kind of repulsed by body fluids being on something non-organic. Oh, that was just a lot of people who messaged me all of a sudden. Yeah, White Nervosa, that's true. Listen, White Nervosa, maybe it was all doomed. No! Maybe it was all doomed from the start. Why was Kent in jail? Tax evasion. I did beat Majora's Mask, I just haven't uploaded all of the VODs for it. I will not be streaming Fallen Order. I don't like Star Wars games that much. KOTOR was good, of course. Not all of us have a humongo dick. Well, if... Wait, what? What are you doing? Wait, what? Why? Stop. That's bestiality. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? 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 No, I can't. What? 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 Why? Why? That's right, Star Wars is a garbage series. True! Star Wars is garbage. True. That's true. That's pretty true. True. That's true. God. Yeah, the Greedy Merc with a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Any recommendation for debate servers that let you have a discussion without the timers and heavy structure? No, I'm afraid I don't really participate in debate servers. Maybe the Calliopean Club thing is pretty good, but okay, I see. But I don't really do Discord debates. I mean, there's no reason for me to, right? I might as well make the money streaming it, you know? I don't really like structured debates anyway. They're really frustrating for me. I have like my own set of tactics for dealing with other people in debates. I don't really like those being interrupted or interfered with by a moderator. Why don't girls like skinny guys? Trust me, there are plenty of girls who like skinny guys. Lots of fish in the sea. Am I familiar with Bering? I'm familiar with them like as a person, but I've never watched any of their content. Have I not killed these enemies? Wait, are these fresh enemies? No, these guys aren't fresh. Did I just never go up that way? Bering is a dipshit? That wouldn't surprise me very much. If my beautiful, intelligent, wise fan base doesn't like Bering, how could I? Familiar with alternate history? Only as a concept. Good idea, DPSD. Black Pigeon Speaks? I've done a video on Black Pigeon Speaks. It was a while ago, though. Have I seen the green eggs and ham show? Alright, that's enough fucking questions. Do girls like circumcised guys? In my experience, most American girls prefer circumcised guys because it's what they're more familiar with. I don't think circumcision is moral, personally. I don't think it's right to force a cosmetic decision on a kid like that. Why can't we do more questions? Because I am finite and I am human. Uncut dick is hot as fuck. Yeah, listen, there are literally like so many. There's so much fucking potential to uncut dick that people aren't willing to recognize. Like the cum bubble. Like you can't do this shit with a cut dick. When you like get them hard and you jerk them off, and then you pull the foreskin like tight over the head of the penis right before they come, so you pump the nut into the foreskin and it bloats out at the end, kind of like as if it was a condom tip, and then you have just like this load that's that your cock head is just sort of simmering in, you know, sort of like marinating, and. And then you can just kind of like put it wherever you want, and it's like it just sort of pops, you know. You get it all out, get it all out in one. Look at all these. Can we all fucking Pepe laugh these virgins in chat who haven't done this before? Oh, honestly. Oh yeah, you've never done the cum bubble. Nice meme, guys. Nice meme. Actually seething in chat. You feed lies. Fuck me. Where do I go next? Says the... Oh. Isn't it bad to block the path? Well, you don't block the urethra. You just let the ropes of cum like sit and settle in your foreskin pouch, kind of like a kangaroo mother holding like their infant in their stomach pouch. You are holding millions of potential infants inside your foreskin pouch, which I think is pretty based, honestly. Does the modern furry art style retroactively make this game and most anthro stuff from the 90s furry now? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it probably does. Oh, there's shit I have to do on both ends. What the fuck? Okay, over there, I see him. Oh, I gotcha, Raging Red Fox. Nice. Exactly as I planned. Down to the minutia. Down to the 87th decimal point. Do I know Peter Coffin? I know of him. Don't do that. Don't do this to me. Damn it, I would have had that if I turned the right way. Should I sue my parents for circumcising me? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally. Go for it. Yeah, come on. You're in fucking ankle deep water. You stupid piece of shit. You worthless fucking buffoon. Is there any reason to go back to the original PS1 games after this? I think this is meant to be a, I think this is meant to be a pretty, like, faithful remaster, so there shouldn't be a reason to go back, unless you just like that original game. Excuse me. Yeah, ASDF, that game gets really wild, but I'm really bad at it. I need to get better. Ooh! The most faithful remaster I've ever played was Grim Fandango's. That game, when they have like the button that you can press that turns you back to the original graphics, that's the good shit. The Resident Evil 2 remake wasn't faithful at all. They changed a ton of shit. Is this on PS4? It should be. Maybe, Nino. Did I like BL3? What's BL3? Get out of here! Get, you stupid piece of shit! Get out of here! You're nothing. Why? Why was that not working? There's an alt-hype fan in your subreddit that unironically believes the Irish conspiracy theory. That's really funny. The RE2 remake was better? Yeah, of course it was. Have you ever heard of God Eater? Yes. The Irish conspiracy theory? Oh, you mean the Hibernian conspiracy theory? Aye. Shush your wee lips, you Anglo fools. Wouldn't want to let it slip that us Irish are controlling all the things behind the scenes now, would you? Borderlands 3? Borderlands 3 was unironically really unenjoyable. Yeah, the IQ. Ah, there it is! There it is! Nice! Why are tankies constantly malding? Because they don't... because the USSR is dead. Have I ever had a lucid dream? Yeah, I learned how to, I trained myself how to do lucid dreams. Back when I was younger. It takes a little bit of practice, but if you get good at it, you can make yourself have a lucid dream every single time. Or almost every time. You know, not like perfect. Oh, nice, Lone Cat. Alright, what are we missing here? Shouldn't there be one more? What was your strat? I kind of forget. Wait, guys, is there another level in this world? Or is this it? Oh shit, nice hyena. Yeah, I mean, if it's not like too disruptive to my life or well-being, then yeah, I'll take it. That seems fair. Just means I'm barebacking the Tinder dates from now on. Hell yeah, boy. Can I get a yeet? Can I get a yeah boy from chat right now for barebacking the Tinder dates? There are 5 per world? Wait, but we have 5 levels. So we did? We're done here? We're good? Yeah, boy. Are we good? We do it? I think we did it. There's one by the balloon. What's the biggest problem you had with Borderlands 3 and compare it to 1 and 2? I never played 1. I played 2 to its completion. I sunk maybe 100 hours in that game, so more than just finishing the main story. Dude, the Borderlands games are just... Okay, for one... Okay, listen, let's fucking drag Borderlands for a little while, okay? Are we fucking ready? For one, Borderlands writing is fucking obnoxious. I understand what they're going for, where everyone's trying to do this like this like event, like the what's the director for Avengers? Like we're trying to do this constant banter, like witticism shit, like 24/7. Okay, I'm sorry, this shit gets really fucking old. I like listening to other things while I play games. Okay. I understand that in narrative-driven games, that can't be possible. Borderlands 3 is not a fucking narrative-driven game. It's not. It's not a narrative-driven game. It's a fucking looter shooter. So why the fuck are these NPCs constantly shitting down my fucking ears with their non-stop, poorly written, fucking late night comedy special that gets 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb, fucking gets laughed at the stand-up show, fucking stand-up routine. Why? 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 Why am I being subjected to this non-stop? Why is the writing so fucking terrible? Why is this game rated M, but I'm listening to writing that sounds like it would be at home for a quirky fucking Nickelodeon show with more swear words added in? Why? Why? It's so fucking bad, dude. This is not forgivable. It's not acceptable. This isn't good. This isn't good. You can't. This isn't like, oh, personal preference, whatever. Maybe you just don't like. No, this is bad fucking writing. And there's so much of it. I thought Hideo Kojima couldn't stop fucking writing. I thought Hideo Kojima couldn't stop fucking pumping dialogue into every scene, endlessly reiterating the same basic points as your audience wants to put a fucking gun to their head and blow their brains out. But he gets fucking outdone. Every time. Every fucking time. By the Borderlands people. It's insane. It's incredible. But the problem with Borderlands does not begin and does not end with the fucking writing, okay? In addition, the gunplay in those games is just not satisfying. Can we just be fucking real for a second? Every gun in Borderlands feels like you're playing with a Fisher-Price toy. There's no meaningful impact when you shoot others. There's no satisfying woomph. Everything just sounds like a fucking, like, it's all fucking Nerf guns with randomly variant colors and shit. The guns there are so many guns, there are so many variants to the guns, that there's no meaningful difference between gameplay for the majority of the game depending on what build you engage in. You just find whatever has the best stats. Some guns are wildly better than other guns at given levels. It's actually fucking insane. Like, there are some points when you'll have 2 level 12 guns, and one of them will legit just fucking pea shoot directly into their, like, literally fucking worthless. And some guns will be insanely powerful. It doesn't matter what your build is, you just go with what's objectively correct. You just go with the fucking math on this one. And as the game gets later on, like, and you get more into the specifics and the build tree opens up and stuff, this changes. But it doesn't change the basic underlying fact that games that are shooters are principally at their most fun when you're dealing with the mechanics of shooting. Shooters are really unique in the sense that there is, at a baseline level, a high level of Twitch gameplay requirement, like Twitch action, like quickly moving your hands around, that, like, baseline to the game. A shooter can, if designed well, have a functionally nearly infinite skill ceiling. And that's just because of how shooters function. The mechanics of moving a cursor across a screen, determining like bullet velocity, bullet drop, headshots, how the enemies bob and move when they move around. There's always ways to improve. So you have a lot of cool stuff that you can do with a shooter. But all of that is blown over when you have a fucking stats game. Looter shooters aren't fun. They're not good. Why the fuck would I care about refining my gameplay in a fucking game like that when all I know that if I just like keep playing and get the next gun, I'll be doing legit like 60% more damage? What's the fun in finding like cool, interesting guns that are dropped by bosses that are useful for 2 levels before you invariably have to go to the significantly higher level but infinitely more boring stock fucking shotgun, fucking Jacob's revolver that does better headshots than everything else? Even though you want to try all the cool shit, you know you have to regress back to whatever is mathematically superior. The requirements of skill that go along with shooter gameplay do not gel well with the gear-based system of looter shooters. It's just, it's fucking annoying. Now, eventually this peters out if you get to the late game. If you're doing like the end game content and you're level like 60 or 50 or whatever the fuck the max level is, and at this point it's all about refining your build, at that point it opens up a little bit more. But then you still have the problem that the gunplay just isn't particularly satisfying. Most of the gunplay relies fundamentally on just like either moving around and jumping frenetically trying to avoid getting shot while your specials come back up, or alternatively, hello Beardman, or alternatively, Beardman? Or alternatively, peeking out from behind cover and only emerging when you have the ability that allows you to deal with moving out of cover. Is this also an issue with Diablo 3? Yes. The main difference with Diablo 3 is that even though your gear changes, the way you use your abilities stays pretty much consistent. So at least there's a degree of consistency and refinement in how you practice the build that you create. There can't be with Borderlands, at least for the first 50 hours of that game, because trying to refine some specific build is impossible when you're constantly being presented weapons that are mathematically superior to the weapons you're currently using, whether or not they gel with the build you're trying to develop. So we have poor writing, you have the inherent inconsistency in design characteristics between shooters and looter games. You have the gunplay being pretty fucking unsatisfying.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I.
I think it's been like 2
Who are you
days.
again?
I'm out of here.
Okay. Rude. I think it's been like 2 days, but okay. You can build around gun types though, the heck? Yeah, and then you have to change your gun every fucking 4 levels because you found some completely different gun that may or may not gel with the build you previously had, but is mathematically superior, so you are now obligated to go and use that, unless you want to stick with a build that is consistent but objectively inferior to what you could be doing otherwise. Also, the actual gunplay does not require much complexity in terms of your actual gameplay. Guys, if you want to talk about really good shooters that really demand a lot from you, okay, think of a game like Dusk. Dusk is a phenomenal fucking shooter. If you want to go maybe a little bit more like a little bit more modern sensibility, perhaps, Halo 1. Halo 1 had some astonishingly good gunplay. There were problems with it, of course, but those games had really good gunplay because even though the guns themselves were simplistic, yeah, Doom 2016 is another good example, though I do have issues with its implementation of RPG mechanics. The gunplay in these games were like top fucking tier because they had simple systems that could then be mastered to a high degree of fidelity. If I was going to do a looter shooter like Borderlands 3, for example, if that was the kind of thing that I was going to get into, what I would try to do is find a way to develop an RPG system that doesn't fuck with the benefits of like the skill-oriented like shooter gameplay, you know, traditionally. Oh, serious, I was very, very good at World of Warcraft back when I played it consistency. I was like a top tier raider and a raid lead and main healer. What Hideo Kojima games have you played? Listen, don't worry about it. Sake Tanuki with $5 in before Cowater sets up a Borderlands 3 is the best FPS with the best writing, changed my mind, and sets it up in Seattle, but you only get informed after he's gone. That would be the greatest spite. He would do it too. Oh. Probably should have hit glide there, huh? Excuse me. The greatest act of spite. Disgusting. He'd do it too. He'd do it just to fuck me. What race did you play in WoW? I didn't care. I bounced around races. I think Draenei was my most recent main. What do you think of Destiny the game? I don't like it. I don't like this shit, and I came to dislike it in Warframe too, though at least Warframe had a pretty strong mechanical emphasis to really like build up in terms of skill. So okay guys, listen, we have to focus on two basic types of improving your character in a game, okay? Are you ready? There's improving your skill as a human being, and then there's improving the strength of your character. RPGs allow you to improve the strength of your character in a way that is more or less unique to the genre. Like in most shooters, your character stays basically the same the entire game. Like that's your character, that's what they do. They walk around, you can get health and ammo pickups, there's weapons and ammunition and shields and stuff, but that's it, that's what you do. That is how the game functions. Oh, I got the whole level done in the first run through. Nice. That is how the gameplay functions. And then you have games that increase the strength of your character through in-game power-ups. This can be through gear, this can be through level ups, this can be through a prestige system. You guys all know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm going on about. No need for me to dwell on it. It can be very, very satisfying to to have RPG mechanics developed in a game, because it gives you a sense of progression and growth. In my mind, RPG mechanics are at their best when they open up the possibilities for you to explore character depth. For example, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight and other Metroidvanias tend to have pretty strong RPG elements, and most of those RPG elements substantively change and open up the ways in which you play your character. So when you get the double jump ability, or the dash ability, or the shade cloak ability, you're not just making your character numerically stronger, you're adding possibilities to how they play. That's why the best bosses in Hollow Knight implement mechanics that can only be dealt with by using all of your abilities. The top tier stuff, Absolute Radiance, for example, or Nightmare King in Hollow Knight, require the use of every single ability that you've gathered over the course of the game. There are other upgrades which increase your damage and health, and those can be useful, and I like those because they reward exploration. Because that's another big component of Metroidvania games. Exploration. So when I'm wandering off some really cool winding level, and then I find like a hidden path because I pay attention and I notice it, and then I go down it and I find an upgrade to my health or damage, that's really satisfying. I'm being rewarded for paying attention to the world. So the character upgrades work because they, A, are rewards for exploration, which is a key component of a Metroidvania, or an RPG in some cases, or B, because they open up possibilities for you to use those systems in more interesting ways down the way. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Will you ever do a cry game stream with Hyena on Ori and the Blind Forest or Owlboy? Well, I've played most of Ori and the Blind Forest, so Owlboy is a possibility. I love the little chickens. I love them. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. Hyena does want to play games with me, and I suppose I can deign to play games with her. I'm being joking here, of course. I would love to play games with her. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get at here is that in those games... God damn it. I've played GoldenEye, but not Perfect Dark 64. In those games, the upgrade systems are A, diegetic, they fit within the world. B, they're rewarding, they reward you for skill and effort involved. And C, they impact the game in ways which feel natural and explore and open up their pre-existing systems. All make sense? Good, great. Now, let's think about Borderlands. How does the RPG mechanic in Borderlands really effectively change the gameplay? Well, you have gear, you can get new guns and shields and stuff and grenade mods, and then you can level up, which allows you to upgrade your stats tree. Now, the stats tree to me can be fun because it allows you to customize your character. Character customization is another really fun component of RPGs. It allows you to make your character unique. You can play to the specifics of their build. But as for the gear upgrades, seriously, can you explain to me? Hello, Timon or Pumbaa or whichever one you are. Explain to me this. When I'm playing a game like Diablo or Borderlands 3, and I'm playing it in a certain way, and then somebody rolls a dice in the background, and suddenly an item drops that just makes me do more damage, and I put that on, am I really getting... Am I really getting, top-tier gameplay right there?
But I gotta go.
At least in World of Warcraft, traditionally, the best gear is gated behind high-tier raiding content, which requires an enormous amount of skill to get through, or high-level PvP content, which requires an enormous amount of skill to get through. Of course, recently, some people at Blizzard have been making it so that the best gear you get with Titan Forging and War Forging is more a matter of chance, and that everyone basically has a chance of getting super sick gear, regardless of how much effort they put into the game, just because they lucked out on an RNG table. Most real fans aren't particularly happy with that arrangement. So, Again, I'm rambling really fucking hard here. I'm rambling really fucking hard. But the reason why I'm getting through all of this is because Borderlands, it's just not satisfying to me. Like, you play the game, and most of Borderlands is pretty easy, too. You play, oh, you shoot around, you get whatever. Oh, you level up occasionally, which adds stat points, and oh, a new gun drop. Oh, more damage. Okay, it just dropped from a random fucking enemy or chest. Like, I didn't really explore. I didn't like do anything special or unique to find it. I just sort of happened upon it. Cool, nice, great. Now my gear is better, and then I'm sorry. Okay, I'm cringing right now at the thought of all of this. My ranting is a little bit incoherent. Listen, I'm tired. I'm aware, Lone Cat. It's been on my front page. Dude, is this the fucking Thunder King? What the fuck? Wait, guys, wait, Cirrus. Doesn't this look like Throne of Thunder shit when he's got the lightning rod and he hits this? Doesn't this look like Throne of Thunder shit? I think it does. What was the Me Too movement? People saying that they're also, like, potential victims of sexual assault or harassment in the workplace, basically. I'm in Pandaria now? Hell yeah. Yeah, Lei Shen. The Thunder King. That was a good-ass raid. Okay, so what I'm getting at is that I only find RPG mechanics satisfying if they A, open the combat or game systems up in a way which is satisfying and interesting, or B, are rewarded to you. Are rewarded to you after after like special performance, whether that be overcoming some difficult trial or exploring or something along those lines. Far Eastern Myth with the $5. I stuck with Destiny more post-story than I did BL because it felt like gathering salvage or whatever was still dealing with the story central conflict, whereas you knew you were only killing randos. I don't know much about Destiny's story. I played Warframe for like 200 hours before I got bored with it. Hell yeah, Cirrus. What about Dark Souls? In Dark Souls, the RPG mechanic, where you can level up your weapons, and in the first two games, your armor, and level up your character, are more about, it's more of a gating mechanic to make sure that you don't run through everything. So the upgrades for upgrading your Estus Flask and your weapons are usually exploration based. You usually have to like kind of find them hidden around, which I'm totally cool with. I'm totally fine with that system. Whereas the Souls system is more about making sure that you can't just run through levels without killing any enemies. Like you can't just fucking kill rush to the boss, because then you won't have, your souls will be really low. You'll be a weak baby, you know? So I think it serves a different and functional system there. But I will say in Sekiro, that game had no soul system and no weapon upgrade system, and I was totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Any reason why your stream only lags when I watch on your site? It's possible that there are HTML elements from the site that are kind of fucking your computer over. I'm terribly sorry about that, comrade. Top 5 raids, post them. Oh man, really? Top 5 raids? Okay, but I only seriously got into raiding during Mists of Pandaria. They did that in the Sekiro to not punish stealth. Well, it worked in that game. So I'm trying to think. So again, I only started playing serious raiding after during Mists of Pandaria. Oh, okay. Prior to that point, I played the game a lot more casually. So let me think here. Oh, Imperial Battle Mage, thank you, comrade. Respond to that wall of text about Bolivia on your subreddit win. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, when will Vaush respond to that wall of text on Bolivia in my subreddit, huh? When would he, when would he do that? Oh, what? Oh, no! Oh, stinky! Poo! Oh, no. Dementia, my main problem is that I feel like the RPG elements are not conducive to the skill, like gameplay, that is typically a part of how shooters operate, and for that reason I find their implementation unfun, in addition to the gunplay being generally bad and such. So what was I saying? What's a raid? A raid in World of Warcraft is it's a dungeon essentially that can only be overcome with the performance of like a group of people. Raids typically run from like 15 to 40 people depending on what era of WoW you're referring to, but 20 people is the standard raid size because that's what's used in Mythic. I should do one WoW stream? No, I'd be so bad. I'm out of practice. Maybe I will. Raiding is by far the best part of World of Warcraft, bar none. Anyone who disagrees can suck my nuts. No, 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 no! Have I ever played Melee? Yeah, of course. Excuse me, terribly sorry. I'm running out of lives over here. Nothing about Pole is ironic. The only people who say Pole is ironic are people who are unironically Nazis in Pole who just like flying for the sake of it. Do you think it's worth getting into WoW if you don't like fantasy? Well, I don't think anyone plays WoW for the story. I mean, I guess some people do. I played it for the rating. That was my shit. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, top five raids. Okay, hold on. So I recognize that because I did not play raiding back in Wrath of the Lich King, I can't include the Fall of the Lich King or Ulduar. I recognize I'm missing two really fucking big components of the top 5 rating scale. Okay, I recognize that. I know my flaws. I know my faults. With that being said, my top 5, or my favorite 5 in no particular order, would probably be Throne of Thunder, Siege of Orgrimmar, Tomb of Sargeras, yeah, Nighthold, and you know what I liked? I know this is maybe a little bit more controversial. I really liked the first raid of Warlords of Draenor. What was it called? Heimal? And of the 5 raids I just listed, I would probably say that Tomb of Sargeras is my favorite. Liking Heimal is not controversial. Oh, okay. I liked Heimal a lot. What was that one rock boss? Tectus? That guy was... I really liked that fight. That was a really fun fight. I am Wadu19. Let's get it going! Mythic Tomb was absolute trash. Hey! Don't besmirch me. I thought Mythic Tomb had its charms. Horde or Ally? I varied. We had server switches. Yes, Nino, I do. It has been shown that when you destroy the social spaces of reactionaries, that their presence online decreases substantially. Oh shit, it's a fucking monkey. Oh shit. Poopy! Hey. Thoughts on the Halo games after Halo 1? Halo 2 was good. I don't fucking care about the others. Really? Tomb of Sargeras was your favorite? God, I mostly hated that one. Well, Tomb of Sargeras was my personal favorite, probably because that was the time when I was like the best raid lead. I was at my best back then. I was at my prime. I was near server top for Resto Shamans. I was like one of the biggest boys. And I was getting better than like the rest of my guild. Not to shit talk them or anything, but I was like significantly. It started with like I was just a random like DPS in the guild. But then I picked it up and I started pulling my pants up and getting my fucking gamer chops going, you know. And I switched to healing, and I got better, and I got better, and I got promoted to first top healer, so I'd like prioritize like cooldowns and stuff. And then raid lead, and I got better and better, and eventually I started, other guilds started like trying to recruit me, and I started doing like side raids to help other guilds do mythic content when they were like missing a person, and then they tried to recruit me for their mythic guilds, but my guild mostly did heroic because it was more casual, it wasn't a hardcore raiding guild. I was doing it like as much as I could, as hard as I could, doing like side mythic raiding, and outperforming the rest of the mythic guild healers, by the way, and doing heroic raiding with the guild that I was actually a raid lead for, and we were stuck on heroic kill Jaden for quite a while. I remember that. We were stuck on him for like a month or 2 months, maybe even. I'm not like faulting my party or my guild or anything like that. They were great guys and I missed them, but we were having a lot of trouble with that. And for weeks, maybe even months, I had been ready to drop WoW. It was time. I had other obligations. I had school, I had to focus on work. There was other stuff that I had to do. But I didn't want to leave my guild when they were struggling on Kill Jaden. Yeah, heroic KJ was really fucking hard compared to other heroic bosses. So I decided to stick it out as hard as I could. And then on one fateful day, we finally beat heroic Kill Jaden. I think on that day, my heals were like 40% higher than the next highest healer. Like the charts were like disgustingly in my favor. I was proud, and I'm still proud. And with everyone gathered, I did my speech like, hey guys, I've been really fucking busy. I've barely had time to raid lately, and I'm glad I kept with it because I knew we could do it. I cannot raid anymore. I just do not have the time. It's been an honor being raid lead. It's been tremendous fun. I'll try to be on when I can, but I don't know how often I'll be able to. And I said goodbye and stopped my WoW sub, and I've barely talked to any of the guys since. It's actually pretty sad. They're really nice guys. Most of them. Ultimately, I'm just happy that that I was able to push them to that point, you know? That I was able to help them to that point. What are we doing here? It wasn't like all me. There were very good players in that guild that weren't just me. But I'm happy I was like part of the solution, not part of the problem. What are we? Do I need to get him to destroy these? Oh, I can destroy him. Don't want to hit those. Oh, god damn it. I'm guessing you missed Antorus then? Argus the Unmaker was a really fun fight. Yeah, I missed Antorus. Debate people while playing Classic. I'm not interested in Classic. I'm sorry, Cirrus. The reason why I liked playing WoW at all was because of intensive, high difficulty, extremely finicky raids. I like the raids. I remember classic raiding, okay? You are not going to gaslight me. I remember being a fucking frost mage. I remember being a fucking paladin. I remember shamans barely even existing. I remember those fucking days, okay? No. You're not getting me into fucking classic raiding, okay? Am I talking about that RuneScape game? Yeah, I'm talking about RuneScape. Have a good one, Polytope. Yeah, I remember classic raiding, okay? Listen, Nax 40 was pretty fun when I was able to get in on it, but beyond that, dude, God, I remember fucking Molten Core. Holy shit, I remember the fucking Bug City. What was the bug city called? Help me out, guys. The one where all the fucking trash mobs would respawn after an hour and it took 8 hours to finish the fucking thing? Imperial Battle Mage with the $5. What are your opinion on the IRA in general, not a specific group? The Irish Republican Army? Encourage, yeah. I don't know much about the IRA, save for the fact that, like, I don't know. I feel like they fight against legitimate oppression. I feel like probably a lot of them are also dipshits. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to have a strong opinion on the subject, and I apologize for that. Classic WoW logs are pretty competitive. Yeah, they're competitive. Who can master the art of optimizing the global cooldown recovery period for your Frostbolt spam? I remember. Guys, remember how Warlocks had like 80 spells, but the mathematically optimal way to play Warlock for DPS was to just spam Shadow Bolt? We all remember, don't we? Those fun times, those great mechanics in classic WoW? We all remember, right? I have no clue what you're talking about. The only thing I know about WoW comes from animated porn gifs. True. Have a good one, Choco Milk Boy. Yeah, just like Warlocks in D&D with Eldritch Blast, it's true. Actually, you need Curse of Elements, that's true. Radical Kiwi, there's no predicting the fates and threads of life. If you have the opportunity of getting into good colleges, fucking do it, okay? Even if you end up doing direct advocacy in the future, having that degree will lend you a fuck ton of legitimacy you otherwise wouldn't have. I say go for it. Education is important. College is important. College is pretty broken the way it functions now, but I still think that higher education is very, very important. Does finding girlfriends get better in college? That's up to you, my friend. Am I alienating anyone with this WoW talk? I'm just trying to have a little nostalgia fun, okay? How the fuck do we get over there? There must be another way. Everyone says yes except for the person who asked about top 5 raids. Okay. Okay, dude. I'm sorry. I get it. I'm a political streamer. Fucking... I flay myself back to my fucking... the monkey on the keyboard. Guys, did you know fascism is bad? There you go. I did it. I did my politics job. Damn, I didn't get a key? What do you want from me? What's your opinion on Kojima's scripts? I'd have to do a fucking research video for that. I'm not gonna get into talking about fucking Kojima writing without making sure I'm well prepped. We gotta find the key. Hold on. Is the writing in Borderlands comparable to Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, in the sense that it's all fucking bad. This is why I like that fucking WoW shit, okay? Because the game at the higher levels expects you to be perfect at executing your own combos, which can require the use of like 20 fucking buttons. But mastering the game, at least at a rating level, is about responding perfectly to an intricate and complex series of abilities the boss will throw at you that require all of you and your fucking raiders to play with the precision of a fucking clock. Like, this is a relatively, like, easy boss and pretty fucking simple to boot. But even for a boss like this, the complexities of how you play are like, it's like, I don't even fucking remember most of the mechanics. It's like, oh god, wait, what do you do? What do you do for fucking Trilliux, okay? So, Cakes will spawn. There's a big boss, and Cakes will spawn, and then he'll send cleaner janitor bots to clean up the cakes. And if the janitor bots eat too much cake or clean up too much shit, then they'll fucking explode. So you have to like make sure there's not much shit for them to clean up, which means you have to eat the cake. But if you eat too many cakes, you get overbloated and take a fuck ton of damage. So there's a limit to how many cakes you can eat. So you have to finally distribute the amount of cake to the fucking players to make sure to fucking maximize total cake consumption so nobody has to take the cake twice. And also, the cleaner bots will fucking scrub up this goop that gets shot at you from time to time. The raid has to make sure they're all clustered together so the goop is set in an area where it doesn't block the tanks from rolling the boss around in circles. The tanks have to patrol the boss around the fucking outer rim of the world because of the room, because if they don't do that, all the goop will stack up and the goop does damage if you stand in the goop, so then you have to deal with that, okay? Then the scrubber bots will clean up the stuff. After when they clean up enough stuff, you have to fucking run out there and you have to jump on top of them when they're about to explode. If you don't jump on top of them when they're about to explode, their damage will wipe the entire fucking party, okay? So when you're going out there, when you're fucking hippa-hopping, when you see a robot about to eat that last fucking slice of cake or about to clean up that last fucking bit of goop on the floor, you gotta fucking roll out, okay? You gotta roll the fuck out and jump on that robot. So the explosion only damages you. Healers have to make sure to heal people the moment they take that hit, especially on Mythic, because when they fall back down, they're going to take even more damage, which is usually going to kill them. Okay, this is just phase 1, okay? Every once in a while, intermittently, the Trilliax will run to the center of the room and he'll fire out a laser beam that insta-kills you and fires in both directions, both to his front and back. He'll then begin to spin constantly. Most abilities for most classes require you to stand still, so you have to carefully time the abilities that you use and make sure you're using mobile abilities, and save your mobile ability cooldowns for this time because you need to rotate around him while continuing to do damage and healing your party members, making sure to avoid the goop that's been dropped on the ground before, while he uses his double laser beam to spin around really super fucking fast. You have to make sure that he ends and starts in the proper location too, because the tanks have to make sure that he's being pointed in a way to make sure that when his laser starts, he doesn't fucking axe half your party in the first fucking nanosecond of the fight. Because if you do that, it's basically game over. You can get maybe 1 or 2 deaths over the course of the fight, depending on how many insta-reses you have, and the amount increases, I think, 6 minutes into the fight, because there's an in-fight limit to how many reses you can use. So even if you stack fucking 5 fucking druids, you're not going to be able to res everyone the moment they die. Okay, then they do that. This is not to even fucking count the fact that tanks have their own specific mechanics to deal with, including cleave and armor sunder debuffs that they have to stack between the 2 tanks and make sure they don't overcap on one person, which means they would end up taking a high percent of damage per attack they receive from the boss. The auto attacks would eventually be one-shotting them, so they have no way to survive unless they want to fucking pop defensive cooldowns. But you want to save those because there are other specific abilities that require the defensive cooldowns. Managing those cooldowns, the dozens and dozens of specific healing and tanking and DPS cooldowns that are distributed across the entirety of the raid's abilities is essential to winning, especially at a mythic level. If you can't do that, then you can't fucking win, period. It's over. It's all done, okay? And you have to manage all of this live, coordinating 20 people to make sure that all of them are handling this properly, perfectly, in first step. When you're fucking raiding at a high level, that's what it feels like every time. Except you know that if you make a tiny mistake and die, you've wasted 20 people's times and everyone has to reset. If you make even a slight mistake, everyone will fucking shame you. Everyone will shame you because you'll get the entire fucking raid wiped, everyone will die, and then everyone has to get up, fucking res, walk back to their corpses, get ready for the fight, pop the cooldowns again, drink up the fucking flasks again. So you get to do all that, and failure is heavily punished. Oh man, I never sweat like I did back in my fucking raiding days. That was some quality content. How the fuck do I get over to these, How do I get over to these? What the fuck? I have a cell phone, man. It must be from up there, but how do I get up there? When does the Draenei horse stick come in? That's after the raids, okay? That's after when you're celebrating your victory. Do you think porn addiction is an issue that needs more attention? Yeah, totally. Don't forget you end up wiping hundreds of times. Yeah, if you're doing mythic progression, you're going to die over and over and over again. There's a hole under the bridge. Does WoW teach you all that shit? All the shit I just described? I mean, you have to or you don't play it, right? You mean like, does the game itself teach you the raiding mechanics? Not super well. Usually outside help is needed. The game expects you to use outside help. Under the bridge, there's a hole? The wall bridge? Wall... Wall... Bridge? Like at the river? I'm at the river. Other side? You stop using relativistic terms. Thought chance of me getting an Onyxia pug this late at night? Fucking do it, Cirrus. I believe in you. How are the different roles looked at by the community? Tanks, healers, etc. DPS are generally considered disposable. Healers and tanks are usually revered for their work. Healing is probably the most stressful job. Don't fucking at me. Tanks are the ones who are the rarest, so their jobs are most proportionally useful. Look down? Glide towards the gate? Oh! Well, this is fucking hidden. Jesus Christ. I would have never found this without chat. What do rogues do? They're just a DPS class. One of many. They just do damage at melee range. I really want to hear /see you raid leading. Those were the days, man. Probably the best I've ever gotten in a video game. At a video game. Wait, but still, how do I get to those big... Oh. No, Cirrus, you weren't here, but I shit-talked Classic as well. But how do I get to the damn... the tippy top? The tippy toppy. Here? Oh, sneaky. Nice. Nice. No problem, Vaporwave. My pleasure. Demi and Lament, that's because all of you are Chads. Wait, how many viewers did I lose during my WoW commentary? You guys are fake fans. I'm calling it. Anyone who fucking misses out on my fucking reeing like shit over WoW commentary, y'all fake fans. Get out of here. Why do fascists talk so much about cuckold porn? Because they're projecting. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you, man. Aren't the Alliance racist as all get out? The Horde aren't the best either, but it always seemed like humans were shit-talking other Alliance races. Listen, the Alliance are racist, but you can't shit-talk the Alliance from an ethical perspective when the Horde is literally fucking evil. Like, all the time. The Horde is responsible. In terms of the racial conflict, the Horde is responsible for, like, basically all the tremendously bad shit. I'm sorry, I'm terribly sorry, guys. Grom Hellscream, I know that was pre-Horde, but that was still on them. Fucking, Garrosh, that was on them. Fucking Sylvanas, that was on them. We keep having these, like, supremely evil people. And we're supposed to, like, ignore it because they have, like, noble, savage Tauren and Orcs who are honorable and full of wisdom. The spirits guide me. Now here is a fascist leader that we will all fall in line with. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. If they made a BC Classic or Lich King Classic, would you play? I would play Lich King Classic. Lich King Classic, yeah. 100%. 100% I would, yeah. Oh, Vaush, we gonna fight in the parking lot? You're gonna choke on my dick in the parking lot, boy. Because no, I'm terribly sorry, folks. The Horde keeps doing really fucked up stuff. Like, you can't... I have Twig. You can't overlook that. Sniffly, sniffly. Hashtag not all Horde. No, of course not all Horde, but it's a pretty undeniable pattern. Like, Thrall was cool and all, but Thrall let Garrosh be like war chief, like, not war chief, sorry, commander of the Horde, and then appointed him to war chief. Oh, even though Garrosh himself said that he was not ready, and that Garrosh, Okay, are you ready for some more fucking hot takes? Arthas did nothing wrong with the culling of Stratholme. Nothing wrong. Arthas ended up being right about everything. Everyone in the city was infected, and they were all about to be used as pawns of the Dreadlord. If he hadn't done that, the city would have been completely overwhelmed, as would have the surrounding countryside. Maybe he had a bad temperament about it, but no, the culling of Stratholme was the ethically correct decision, in my opinion. Somnio Static with the $5, thank you, man. Interpersonal drama / people being shitty to each other / baiting the worst players for all failure and shit talking them behind their back is the weak link / shit like that has made me stop rating. Oh, Somnio Static, I don't disagree at all. Rating drama can be crippling. Like rating drama can be like horrendously damaging to one's self-esteem. Like, fuck that, you know. I tried my best to have a really positive environment for the rating, you know. I would never like shit to. It's the classic rule, okay? This is the classic rule with criticism. You praise in public, you criticize in private. Easiest thing in the world, and I did that there too. It's very important. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Hashtag Sylvanas didn't kill herself. Ha! Sylvanas did try to kill herself, though, after the events of the Lich King, remember? She tossed herself off the balcony of the Frozen Thrones, like, citadel, and landed on the Sarenic spikes below, which killed her. But then one of the Valkyries offered to bring her back from the dead because only hell awaited her for all of her sins. Yeah, she went straight to hell. Sylvanas did not get a fucking intermediary period. Sylvanas died, and instantly the universe was like, what? Nope. Like, nope, you're going straight to hell, bucko. So true. She failed to kill herself. Too bad, huh? Anyway, yeah, I think the culling of Stratholme was the right decision there. I mean, the game shows it pretty clearly. If Arthas hadn't culled Stratholme, then Mal'Ganis would have swept across the entire city, gathering all of its population as undead, and marched against nearby cities. Like, that he would have done that. That's just a fact, so... This level makes me mauled? I see. Well, this is clearly a ramp that's meant to be used with Supercharge. I assume. Thank you, Hyena. I do not find Sylvanas a compelling character at all. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. I just do not like Sylvanas. Yeah, fuck Sylvanas. Not just like morally, like fuck her because she's a bad person. I just don't like her character development. Like, how many fucking mistakes have they made with Sylvanas, okay? So Sylvanas Windrunner was one of the captains of the oh, I thought the fucking movement was glitched for a second. Sylvanas Windrunner was one of the captains that led the defense of Silvermoon against Arthas, back when Arthas wasn't the Lich King, back when he was just a Death Knight. In service of the Lich King, and god damn it, and she died, but she was super fucking annoying. Saki Tanuki with the $5. Thank you, Hikara's best boy. I'm terribly sorry, comrade. It's been a while. I do not remember who Hikara is, but I'm going to go ahead and say that yes, Hikara is best boy because you are the one who was saying it, and I trust your judgment. Thank you, comrade. Sylvanas Windrunner was an elf who defended Silvermoon against the invasion of the Scourge, and because she posed a challenge to Arthas, after she was killed, Arthas raised her as a banshee. Right? So far, makes sense. Now, being undead is implied to really fucking suck, Initially, Sylvanas was just a pawn of Arthas. As she grew stronger, and after a few key incidents weakened Arthas, she was able to break free and gain control of her own sapience. She was also able, because she was pretty powerful to begin with, to start controlling other undead, or at least to free them from their captivity at the hands of Arthas.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
Sake Tanuki with the $5, Blood God of Zul'Gurub. Oh, yeah, true. Listen, any troll is like best boy, okay? I love me some fucking trolls. I love Jamaican accents, okay? I'm weak for them. They're just too, I don't know, peppy? They're just too lively? But anyway, Sylvanas, now capable of controlling herself and leading a rebellion of independent, sentient undead, turn against Arthas, begin to fight against him, and end up allying with a Dreadlord and a human camp. And to put things simply, at the end of the day, she ends up betraying everyone. And she founds the Forsaken, essentially a death cult of undead who worship her as the Banshee Queen and who live the curse of undeath sentient, not under the control of the Lich King. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay. So Sylvanas has always been pretty fucking immoral, what with the whole like betraying the humans and slaughtering civilians thing. But she seemed like she was all kind of doing it to like protect her people. But then, during the events of Cataclysm, it was discovered that Sylvanas was raising new undead using the Valkyrie that had saved her from death when she attempted suicide after the events of the Lich King. So she is bringing more sufferers of the undead curse to existence. She's bringing them the fuck back. Jaina tries to sabotage every correct decision all coalition building. Yeah, because Jaina's also a poorly written character now. There's no denying that, yeah. Thank you for the $5, comrade. I know I keep saying it, but you're being very generous tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Jaina's character went topsy-turvy after Cataclysm, and I stopped caring about her as a character at all. At all. Just fucking boring to me. So anyway, Sylvanas, despite being all like the whole fucking game, she's like, this curse, undeath is a curse. She then starts raising her own fucking undead, and people are like, hey yo, what the fuck? And then she starts developing a plague that turns the living into undead, the biological fucking equivalent of a weapon of mass destruction. Oh yeah, supercharge into the chest, that's right. And everyone is like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you being such a crazy cunt? And then, after a bunch of other shit she did, which was pretty fucking bad, dipshit fucking Zul'Jin made her War Chief of the Horde after he got fucking yeeted by the Legion. Why? The spirits told me you will be the new War Chief. Why? Why? Oh, sorry, Vol'jin, not Zul'Jin. Sorry, two different people. My bad. Don't get those confused, okay? And don't tell people I mixed them up, or my WoW lore credibility will be killed. Why? All Sylvanas has done is be a crazy mass-murdering bitch he was lied to? Nah, I'm sorry. That's so fucking contrived. The reason why is because they keep cycling through all the fucking main characters of the Horde. And they keep, like, who will be the next, like, drama-mongering war chief that we can extract conflict for an expansion from? Right now, the leader of the Alliance is Anduin, who's a pretty sensible, reasonable, peace-loving dude. You know, he's not, like, perfect or whatever, but he's pretty fucking on the nose on this shit, you know? You missed the recent lore stuff Vol'jin was being influenced? Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Old god influenced, the Loa, I don't care, fuck him. In the new expansion, you help Vol'jin find out who told him Pixel. I don't care! Post hoc justifying the stupid decision they made in that moment to fucking maximize the player retention to have the spookiest person in as the war chief. Oh, now we're about to back the level, okay. I just don't like her. She's just so superficially evil now. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Sylvanas raising undead, better parenting than all cops. ACAP. True! That is true. Alright, can we focus? Okay, we're done with the WoW talk now. We're done with the WoW talk. We're done. What? I hit the button. Sure. No, I did not, Roderick. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Can I use my compound bow in the Glorious Revolution? I can take on whole armies with a single quiver and then a jump cut to black. Haha, true! I see we've been seeing the same videos. Hey, listen. Just make sure you... All you need is the pointy ears and the pointy eyebrows, okay? It's all aesthetics. I believe in you, comrade, okay? Be the change in the world you want to see. But seriously though, in regards to the gun stuff, and I think this is very important, I also don't like death, destruction, gore, what have you. But those guns are going to exist one way or another. If they're in the hands only of people who don't share your concerns for human life, then they have a greater ability to harm others. Oh, it didn't look like it broke there. No. Also, proletarian revolution, rah rah. Where are we going here? Where are we dropping, boys? Oh, here. Yeah. Alright, okay, I see. I see what we gotta do. How's everyone doing? I feel like this has been a very me-focused stream. Hey, Sake Tanuki with the $5. Unironically, Sylvanas has the Monarch from Venture Bros' eyebrows. Now I can't hear her voice without hearing his. Has the Monarch from Venture Bros' eyebrows. I've never seen Venture Bros, comrade. I've heard plenty about it, but I've never seen it myself. Wait, I can't make that. I'm sure we will, Hyena. You need to watch Venture Bros? Yeah. Determinism sucks ass? Probably. Only if it is your destiny to suck ass, young one. Gotcha, Rockstar Buddy. Godspeed with the kid, huh? Hey, Pata Negra. Besides proletarian revolution, what is your argument against gun control? That's the main argument. I mean, that's the thrust of it. No denying it. I think that I think it's very, very important for the ability to commit violence to be distributed amongst those who need to defend themselves from violence. And for that reason, I believe the proletariat should be in possession of firearms. That's basically the gist of it. Not too fancy pants. Do you own any guns? Yes. I'll figure it out, Wadu 19. Oh shit, boy. I own 3 guns. Get off my back. How did I never go here? These levels are getting increasingly convoluted. What do you think of the idea of implementing fingerprint locking tech from smartphones and guns? I don't have a problem with that. I've heard, I mean, that already exists, doesn't it? Also, when did I get a gun? I thought you said in the past you didn't want to because of mental issues. I've always owned guns, or at least I have for a long time. Just up until recently, I didn't have them on me. Might as well. What kinds of guns? I have some shitty old pistol, some shitty old rifle, both of which I inherited from my grandfather on my father's side, and I have a Glock 19.
I'm all over it.
Sake Tanuki with the $5. If you try shooting a compound bow, they can blow about a 2-inch hole in a target at 20 yards. Get some nice barbing or some paralytic agents into those arrows and you're set to cause some suffering. In Minecraft, of course, Sake Tanuki. No. When I did archery, I stuck pretty strictly to standard recurve bows, I think. I do not have a CCW now. Bows are still for elves. Hey, listen, no racism here, okay? Woo! Got it. Okay. Got a lot more to get. Will I ever do a Minecraft stream? I've done a few in the past, but to be honest, I don't like Minecraft that much. I feel bad for people. Okay. Is there a gun you'd like to have? I mean, well, ideally I would get a full rifle, like an AK or an AR or something. But those are expensive and I don't have a practical need for them, so I'll probably save my money and use it on other things. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. Are you going back to the gym so you can show up to a Ben Emasculero or Cowarder debate and be unwrestlable in the mic? Unironically, Sake Tanuki, one of my biggest polls is convincing people that not all leftists are like weakling soy boys. So if I'm big and muscular, I can legitimately pull people over who are interested in that aesthetic component. I consider it part of my job to get swole. You can get a perfectly functional AR for $400 to $500, Vaush, as guns go. IRs are cheap. Wait, really? Wait, why do I have it in my head that good rifles are like $1,500? Can you briefly explain market socialism? I want basic human needs to be, God damn it! You can't glide when you have the run button down. I want basic human needs to be covered as a matter of principle by the state, and I want non-essentials to be covered by essentially worker-owned co-ops. That's the gist of it. You're getting rifles and PCs mixed up? I'm not like a heavy gun person. What's a PC? Personal rifle? What do you mean? Personal gun? Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. But they can't wrestle the mic away to Gish Gallop if you're a beefy dude with a steel grip. That is true. That is true, man. Definitely something worth considering. I'm so fucking triggered right now. Only 65% of the level done? Holy shit. Okay. Are you vegan? If not, why? I am vegan. I'll get it, Sake Tanuki. Fair, Commander Crit. Well, I still don't have any need for a rifle. Top 5 video games? Oh god, I don't know. Okay, we gotta do this. This level is punitively large, I think. Do you prefer wood or plastic furniture for a rifle? Wood. I mean, wood always, right? Wood just feels better to hold, don't you think? Actually, I'm sorry. I like to get some exercise going when I go to the range, okay? I like my all-metal guns, alright? I get them custom. I got the scope. I got the stock and everything. The extra large fucking magazine. I like the full fucking. I like holding up a fucking 22-pound rifle, holding it out, you know, as far away from my body as possible. Okay, let's try. What? Does wood or plastic last longer on guns? If you're treating your guns properly, then you should be able to make them out of balsa wood and they'll still hold together. Plastic is just tougher. Yeah, but the wood feels nice. What? Are guns made out of plastic? There are parts of guns that are made out of plastic. Is Dave Rubin legit insane now? No, he just is so divorced. Like, he's not insane. He's just a grifter. He's just paid to say dumb shit. That's his job. Yup, in the Sandinator, it's pretty cut. Turn around after that stream? Wait, can I do that? No way. What happened with Ruben? I don't know, dude. He freaked out about the Chick-fil-A thing. Wood looks better? Wood looks better, yeah. I can't. Oh, you can't turn around. Right after the second supercharge platform, you have to jump and hold right. Okay, yeah, but there's also a little lip you have to get over. All right. So doing multiple supercharges in a row does build up a total amount of momentum. Have a good one, Necrodancer. Like, it increases your momentum past that of the first one. Were you ever a Christian conservative? No, I wasn't. I was never a Christian conservative. All right, hold on. Damn it! Okay, and then we would do this. Okay. You. What? What? No, I didn't get on the thing! I didn't get on the actual speed of the ramp. I was on the fucking margin. I'm burning through my lives. Oh no! Go up that ramp, not down? What? Good night, Posadas John. No! Okay, sorry. I need to go farther on that one. Okay. Dude! Where are the lives? They're being blocked right now. Bitterbrush with the $5. Thank you! Gonna get some sleepies. Great stream, Vaush. Sleep well, y'all. Trans rights. Thank you, comrade. Sleep well, comrade. I appreciate the donation and the sentiment very much. Dude! I've got 1 life left, I mean... Okay, we banked a little bit too hard that time. Zero lives left. What happens when you game over? Show me. Yeah? Yeah? Fuck you. Suck my dick. Where's that level? Treetops. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh yeah, I can wait. I can just go there. Amazing. Amazing! That's incredible. That's exciting. Oh yeah, wait, what the fuck even happened to this dude? Are we allowed to make multiple accounts if we're not ban evading? I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know what the benefit would be, but... Can you explain the systems the bourgeois use to maintain their power and keep the poor oppressed? Wait, why? Are you doing, like, homework or something? Possibly, Sake. I've talked about it before, Wolfie12, but not extensively. Systems the bourgeois use to maintain their power and keep the poor oppressed. I mean, essentially everything. I mean, I'm just unclear about it. I mean, like, there's such a wide variety. Like, where do we even begin? The justice system is much easier to game if you have wealth, meaning that poor people are much more likely to go to prison, even though wealthy people are probably statistically more likely to do damage with their wealth. The police disproportionately police low-income neighborhoods. The very nature of being poor means that you're less able to dedicate time, effort, resources, and energy towards political activism, meaning that it's less likely you'll be able to advocate for your own interests. The voting system, presently as it functions, allows the states a great deal of leeway in how electoral votes are distributed, and the people who decide how they're distributed are very often in the pockets of lobbyists. The lobbying system as a whole is incredibly fucking classist because it only functions for the benefit of the wealthy. Our education systems, for very many people, the best education is locked off behind a great deal of money. Even for, you know, middling education these days, you have to fork over tens of thousands of dollars. The fact that in this country many basic systems are gate-kept behind money, meaning that you have to... It's essentially, this is the point of wage slavery. A system which mandates that you are incapable of living a dignified life unless you make such and such money, and then organizing society in such a way to ensure people rarely have that amount of money, guarantees that most people will be kept in a continuous position of subservience, where their only goal is sustenance and survival, not challenging the systems in which they live. That's the basic gist of it, but like to go into the specifics would be like an entire refresher on all sociology. Sake Tanuki with the $5, thank you! I'm doing push-ups and ab workouts every day. Can't tell if I'm starved yet, but it's only been about 2 weeks. Feel like I'm gonna tune in and Vaush gonna outpace me and gonna be mega ripped one day. Oh, comrade. Well, if you're just doing push-ups and ab workouts and I'm going to an actual gym and doing like full workout regimens, then maybe so. Keep in mind that I used to work out quite a bit, so I have a lot of muscle memory to catch up on. Still, comrade, any progress should be celebrated tremendously. Shit, God! Any progress should be celebrated tremendously. So I wouldn't worry too much about comparing yourself to others. I see a lot of anti-prison lefty memes. What do leftists plan to use as an alternative? Some lefties want to abolish prison in general. I do not, but every lefty can agree that prisons as they exist today are horrendously unethical. There's no getting around that fact. Prison reform is a start. No problem, Dragon Plays. I decided to reactivate WoW after all. Any suggestions for which healer class to play? I prefer proactive heals and a challenging playstyle. Well, listen, for me, like, it's not even close. Resto Shaman is such an unbelievably fun healing class to play. At least it was back during Legion. I haven't played it in Battle for Azeroth, but that was my shit back then. That was my shit, dude. The fact that you have an interrupt, the fact that you have a ton of variety when it comes to like dealing with group or with individual heals, that feels so fucking good. The fact that you get fatter heals if you wait till they're lower health, so you're incentivized for efficiency's sake to wait for players to take more damage. So fucking good. So fucking good. Hey, BBQ Haas, the tier 1 sub, thank you. Canceling my David Pac-Man membership and giving you that money now. I suppose that means you convinced me. Now give me that red name in chat. Ha! Yeah, go for it, comrade. Listen, Pac-Man has his moments, but that Bolivia take was like disgustingly bad. I feel no remorse whatsoever for the criticism I levied at him, and I've seen a lot of people mauling over it too. Same with Destiny. Thank you, comrade. Enjoy the red name. And Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you, man. I want to do full workouts at the gym, but I'm currently at the walking upstairs make me self-marinate level. I also have folds that get in the way of certain exercises. Hey man, I get it. Sake Tanuki, you would be surprised how substantially even gym exercises can benefit folks who are all sorts of fat. Not saying you have to jump on into it if you don't want to, but don't refrain from going to the gym due to self-consciousness. Not sure, Devil Girl from Arles. I am genuinely not sure. Pay by production, like if you produce something, you get a chunk of product from the product makes you get sold. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Wildcard. Okay. Conservatives usually make the argument, why does massive wealth inequality matter as long as some people can still get by and everyone gets richer? What would you say to this? Because everyone doesn't get richer. Because proportionally, I want society to maximize the well-being and happiness of everyone to the best possible extent, and right now we're not doing it. You could make the exact same argument for kings and noblemen and aristocrats and land... Like, it's the same thing. You can make the same argument. Oh, why do you care if the average peasant only makes 1/millionth as much as the nobleman? The empire is growing more productive by the year. The total amount of prosperity is increasing. It's irrelevant. The existence of general the existence of like a general increase in the standard of living is a non sequitur when one is talking about the injustice of unequal distribution. Is it good praxis to encourage belly fucking? Only if that belly good. Okay, I gotta focus on this. No, this leads back to where I don't want to go. I'm getting real sick of this level. We gotta do this. It's not this way. It's this way. We save, and now we attempt. Why? It's so close. True, Kiefer. Is this possible? This has to be possible, but this is like really aggravating. I guess these older games, and this is a remake of an older game, would occasionally have abrupt. Oh! No, where do I go now? Wait, where do I go then? Where do I go then? We're ready. We're ready. Let's go, Dio! Ooh! Ooh! No! Last life! No, is that close enough? No! He had to bail. We survived. Wait, we can do this one. Wait, this isn't it. That's the... Oh yeah, mini-maps are for cucks. And I am a cuck. Let's do it. Wait, where is it? Map on! There it is. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you! Treetop Supercharger still less frustrating than fixing Cowardar or Sharp PP Small Row? Damn. True. That's actually very true for me because I actually have quite a lot of fun making fun of Crowder and Shapiro. I have more fun making fun of Shapiro than I do Crowder. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Ah! Oh, I got you! No, why didn't the camera follow? What? Why did the camera follow? It followed the other dozen times. Did I switch camera? No? Yeah, active camera. No. 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 We never get down here. Yeah, that was it! Yes! How did you know? How does he know? How does he know? Come back here. Ooh, spooky eyeball. Sake Tanuki with the $5 being a family with such estrogen expression is amazing because on lifetime's insecurity for little Benny. Oh, thanks, Hyena. Sake Tanuki, you know, one day, I know this is a high hope. I got high hopes for the living. Na 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 na. I actually have hopes that one day, I'll be able to talk to Ben Shapiro. I think it's possible, you know? Maybe? You think Blair White can't be changed? Shapiro built his entire career as a grifter? Oh no, I don't think I can change Shapiro's mind on anything. I think I can make him look dumb. We'll see, Spell. There's a very real possibility that one day interest in my channel will just slowly fade away, and I'll stop being relevant, and I'll no longer be able to attract that kind of attention. It happens to a lot of folks for a lot of different reasons. I have not, Sleepy Anarchist. Hey, Dylan Malkuth with the $5. Thank you, comrade. That's really kind of you. Watching that jump was an emotional journey. Hey, listen, you and me both, okay? I can't wait to get out of this level. I hate levels like this. The precision jumps with the big platforms and the winding. Why do you think you can't change his mind? In discussions with over political disagreement with demagogues, you will literally never be able to change their mind publicly. It's not possible. This is a fucking platformer? Suck my dick, Keyford. Wait, Keyford, you're underage, I think. Never mind, don't. I'm 23, asshole. Wait, I thought you were underage. Never mind, we're good. We're clear, team. Okay, it's here. Wait. Wait, isn't there supposed to be a flat hallway? Was that not it? No left? Why is everyone freaking out about COPPA lately? It's been a law for a while because YouTube is changing how it implements for a variety of reasons. I should talk about the COPPA stuff on stream just so people know what's going on, I think, probably. Right? I should probably talk about that. Would I fuck Ben Shapiro if it wasn't scum? Nah, it's not my type. The COPPA freakout is bullshit? I don't think it is. I think it's pretty legit. It doesn't affect me, though. None of my content is for children. I'm safe. And also, all my stuff already gets demonetized, so who cares? Is it weird if I see you as a father figure even though you're only 2 years older? I don't think that a person's age is necessarily intrinsic to whether or not you view them as that kind of figure, like a paternalistic guide. I would still recommend you not do so, however, because I am just an internet dude, and you have no idea whatsoever what I'm actually like in person. Okay, here's the gist of it, okay? So back in 1990... Okay, I'm gonna explain this. Everyone shut the fuck up and pay attention. Back in 1998, the COPPA law was passed. It's called the Child of Protection Agency, okay? And what it does, essentially, is it prevents websites from creating targeted advertisements. never stood a chance. First try, boys. Let's get out of this shit level, huh? I haven't turned the map off. We don't need it. So. Yes, the adventure does continue. So, back in 1998, the law was passed which prevents websites from making targeted advertisements against children, people under the age of 13, unless you have permission from a parent, essentially. Now, YouTube makes all of its money from targeted advertising. Like, targeted advertising is what YouTube does. It collects data from people, and then, using that data, it provides them advertisements which the site believes you're more likely to purchase from. So if you spend all of your time like watching gameplay videos, let's plays or whatever, you'll get recommended game-related YouTube videos. If you watch all your shit is fucking hardware DIY construction stuff, then you're going to get videos related to like craft tools and what have you. And if you spend all your time watching, like, say, for example, PewDiePie videos, it might recommend you, like, I don't know, child pornography sites. I have no idea. Or neo-Nazi memorabilia sites. Whatever the case may be, targeted advertisements are basically how YouTube functions. Now, the problem here is that there are a fuck ton of kids on YouTube. Now, officially, YouTube is for people 13 and over. That's the official YouTube mantra there. When you create a YouTube account, you have to say like, hey, are you 13 years or older? If not, fuck you. Of course, many people lie, but this is YouTube doing its due diligence to avoid targeting to children. The problem is, YouTube has for years been bragging that it is one of the top sites for children. It's been talking about how YouTube is the #1 site for children ages 2 to 10. YouTube provides educational content to elementary school students that outpaces all of that stuff. So not only are there kids who are coming onto YouTube who aren't 13 or older, YouTube knows it and is bragging about it. So the government, a little while back, issued a fine. Dude, these guys fucking come at you. The government issued a fine at YouTube, or at Google, $170 million fine for skirting the law in that case, for knowing there are children on its platform, but using targeted advertisements anyway. So, here is the new compromise. Now, you can choose manually on YouTube whether or not your video or stream is intended for children. If it is, if you select yes, that video no longer has targeted ads appearing on it, which means that YouTube content creator will lose like 3/4 of their income, because that's where most ad revenue comes from, targeted advertisements. Meaning channels that do kids content, like say for example Lindsay Amer's queer kids stuff, are going to be heavily demonetized. Which is pretty unfortunate. However, people still get money from ads. Yeah, I don't because I swear so often. But yes, that does happen. However, if you make a video or a stream and mark it not suitable for kids, so you don't get demonetized, but then you are determined to have made that video for kids anyway, in an arbitrary ruling from the FCC, you can be fined up to like $35,000. So if you make a video, like say a Minecraft Let's Play, and you say that this is not targeted at children, but it's soft and cutesy and fun and jovial, and it would be great for children, and you don't swear in it, the FCC can look at that video and say, "You're lying, motherfucker. You just said this video wasn't for kids so you could get that targeted advertisement dollar, but you know kids are watching those videos." $42,000 fine. Oh, no, Keyford, my friend. The fine is not against YouTube. It's against you, the content creator. YouTube doesn't take that hit because YouTube is doing its due diligence by providing you the option to select whether or not it's for kids content. And that $42,000 fine is per video. If you upload a Minecraft Let's Play series and you mark it as not intended for children, so just don't fucking lie. It's not about whether or not you lie, Keyford. It's about whether or not the FCC determines your video is suitable for children. If you say your video isn't for children, but then it ends up being suitable for children because you just don't curse enough in that episode, I guess, you can be slapped with a fine large enough to bankrupt most American families. It is up to $42,000, I should note, but I don't think that changes how scary this is. Oh, you guys just popped in. Cool. Now, I am completely immune to this because all of my content is very clearly not for children. Yes, if you curse, you get demonetized. So there's a fine line you have to walk where your content can't be explicitly for children, but it also has to be safe enough that it doesn't get you demonetized. Suitable for kids or targeted at kids? Targeted at kids, but you can't prove intent. So if you make a Minecraft Let's Play or a Roblox video, like how do you determine whether it was intended for kids or not? Kind of hard to tell. How does this affect creators outside America? I don't think it does. I think it's just I think that everybody who uses YouTube is going to have to play by the same rules when it comes to marking their channel as like for kids or not. But the FCC won't fine like non-Americans. Dude! Yeah, the rules are extremely broad, which is what makes them so scary. Do you really like the idea of uploading a video and you're like, well, I want to get ad revenue so I can't curse, but I don't want to be fined by the FCC, so I have to make it a little edgy. Like, it's a really weird play-by-play, you know? This isn't a reskin Spyro game, it is a Spyro game. It's Spyro Reignited. Dude, these guys like track you. Holy shit. Why can't I say the N-word and why do I want to say the N-word? You want to say the N-word because you're white and you can't say the N-word because you're white. That's just how life is sometimes, comrade. Comrade. It's available for PC. I'm playing it on PC right now, DJ Zoda.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Okay.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
Opinion on brown people saying the N-word? I don't care. Just do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Godspeed, you guys. I don't care. Have fun. Live life. Look at all these people! No cell phones, just living. That's a white guy saying the N-word. God damn. I should start paying attention. I think this game is ramped to the point where there's legitimate challenge. No, wait, just stop! He just like fucking comboed me. I actually just got like fucking one shot. I got one full to death right there. Stop! Jesus Christ. Yeah, swap to an easier game like Sekiro. How do you feel about the recent STEM craze? I mean, it's pretty fucking dumb. Education shouldn't exist solely to facilitate people's, like, fucking job, like, path. Dude, if you miss these guys, they, like, snap on their heels to gut you. What is this fairy one? Well? You got titties? Why am I here? Why? Boobies! I learned that Nick Fuentes thinks dogs are a peasant's pet. Apparently Nazis hate dogs that aren't German Shepherds. Probably means that his parents paid more attention to him than they did. Paid more attention to the family dog than they did him back when he was a kid? I don't know. All Nazi ideology is derived from some kind of insecurity. I'm gonna fucking... What if you put a disclaimer at the beginning of your video saying it's not for kids? I mean, that would work. It's just really clunky and awkward, probably. I don't know. Would the FCC say it works? I don't fucking know. I'm not an FCC man. Isn't it the FTC that runs this? Wait, is the FCC or the FTC? Oh, it's the FTC. My bad. Okay, sorry. Dude! They get you before you even complete the charge? Maybe it's the FTC and the FCC. No, it's the FCC? Nah, I think it's both. I think they joint fucking arrived at this one. Yeah, I know the FTC handles trading. That's why so many people were fucking confusing me. I don't know. How much research do you think I did into this? I just learned what was relevant to me as a YouTuber. I don't fucking... And thankfully, this all affects me very, very little. There we go. Here we go. Oh, oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the dodge roll. Yo.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
It's been like 5 days.
Why? I remember,
Gotta go.
Spyro's a little fucking cunt. Let me tell you, folks. Let me tell you. I doubt that would happen for me, Jiro, considering how often I talk about non-child-friendly subjects, but it is a legitimate risk. Is there nowhere to... Oh, I see. Oh! Oh, cool one, game. Nice. Yeah, cool. Nice one, game. Nice. Cool. Nice. Nice one. Really cool, game. Nice. That's great. Cool. Nice. Hey, DJ Zero for the $5. Thank you. I know you don't feel good to get corrected, so I'm going to pay you to forgive me, lol. Spyro Reignited is a remaster of the first 3 Spyro games, not an original title. It's about $4 on Steam. Wait, DJ Zerativ, I know, I told you that. Wait, DJ Zerativ, I directly said that to you. You said, is this a reskin Spyro or something? And I said, wait, what did we say? Oh, okay. GJ Zerativ, I misunderstood you. I thought you were asking if this was some game that was basically like Spyro, but like spiritual successor or something. I thought you were like implying it wasn't actually a Spyro game. You know? Like it wasn't actually part of the official Spyro franchise. Okay, my bad. Hey, listen, it was all to extract the $5 from you, okay? It all worked. It all worked out in the end. So it is the FTC. Okay. You guys are so annoying, you know that? Okay. Sorry, Keyford, it's too late. We're past the link clicking time. We're past the linky clicky time. Okay, there was one other little island I wanted to get to. How would you go about creating an intentional community? Community? I don't know what you mean, Chicken Stuff 18. I have to work on my Irish accent just so I can do the Hibernian conspiracy meme. Will Pathologic ever be streamed? Pathologic isn't a very good streaming game, I'm afraid. Pathologic is an incredible game. It's like beyond the pale incredible. But unfortunately, I don't think that glory translates particularly well to stream. It's a little bit too slow, too melancholic, too story-based, too much writing, not enough voice acting. Long stretches of silence where you're meant to contemplate. It just doesn't work that well. I watched a review of Pathologic and it sounded awful as far as games go. Pathologic 1, yes. Pathologic 2 basically fixes every problem with Pathologic 1 and makes it like a unbelievably good game. Pathologic 2 is almost like divinely good. If I had to rate it from, and it's not even complete yet, I would give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I would put it up there, maybe even greater than like Hollow Knight. It's stupendously good. There was another little island area that I wanted to go to. Where is it? I remember, I went there and then I failed, but I wanted to go there. Pathologic 2 any good? Pathologic 2 is superb. Very easily one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. Like, hands down, not even close. I don't know where that other thing I wanted to get to was, but okay, I'll go down here if I must. You! That's fair, little Nass. Thoughts on the Hollow Knight sequel? I'm hyped for it. What is there not to be hyped about? It's fucking Hollow Knight. That game is sick. Well, this time it's Silk Song, but... Well then, Logan, your friend is cringe, and you should stop talking to them. Ah, Cola Dick, thanks for the gifted tier 1 sub, comrade. Glad you're enjoying the game. I also have a key for the Crash Bandicoot trilogy if you are interested. No, I have never liked Crash Bandicoot. Terribly sorry, comrade. It's never been my thing at all. Zeke.
Thank you for releasing me.
No problem. Okay, that's it? Okay. What a weirdo. Never been a big Crash Bandicoot boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He liked Pathologic? Oh, well that's not cringe then. A lot of these dragons look like boomers. They really do. Jesus. How do you not like Crash? Crash Bandicoot is a very specific type of game. It's a very weird platformer, you know. I just never got into it. It never felt good to play. Do you have a foot fetish? No, I don't. I get why some people would, but I do not myself. Wait, you went vegan? Yes.
I'll tell you what.
Hey!
Smash them, Spyro. Stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Squash me. Vaush went vegan, did I hear that right? Yeah, totally! Haha. Yeah, anything to get you pieces of shit off my back. I also switched to Linux, so I can use open source software and not support Microsoft. And I also weave all of my clothing from hemp. You're playing on Linux? Yep. Power roll! Power roll! I always mix up the flame button and the charge button. Can we all agree knees are the worst body part? Knees are very nice and functional. What do you want? Damn it, I don't have the fucking thing. Knees are ugly? I mean, I'm sure, I guess. Where's the key? Where's the key and where's the last fucking blue thing? I can't even fucking see without the fucking thing. Oh my god, Lil Nas. It's not entirely impossible. Oh, hello. Speaking of. It's not entirely impossible. The metal box you passed in the tree, you could charge it? Wait, it wasn't a locked box? It didn't need a key? Really? The metal box didn't require a key? It had a keyhole! Okay. Wait, AY? AY is ask yourself. He's very persistent with veganism debates. I'm probably never debating veganism again on this channel. It's too much. I want to kill myself too much after these conversations. I get so disappointed in chat every single time. Nice! Well, guess I'll try charging it next time. Back we go. You gotta debate AY one more time and formalize your argument? Yeah, probably. I've seen his syllogism. I mean, I watched the video. I see the point that he's making. But I think it's simplistic and I disagree with it. I mean, I can look at it in my Discord DMs. Also, it should be noted that it's right, Logan. Debating veganism doesn't serve my broader goals at all when it comes to political advocacy. Down the well is the flight level. Is that the last one? Is this the last level? Oh, oops. Sorry, is this the last level in this world? There's another two? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Rockstar Mayota, that's just the life of an auteur debate savant. Nah. I could always phrase my shit more constructively, you know. Alright, what dumbass route are we taking this time? Oh my god. Oh. I'd say that no ethical consumption under capitalism, probably a lot of you. Okay, we gotta get the boats too. Chest, arches, planes, and boats. Okay, okay. Turn on minimap for this? That's a good idea. Okay, we've got this here. We've got 2 exits. That ain't gonna pull it. Okay, so in. No, we gotta go like all the way through that way. Okay, we can do this. What if we go here? Then we're out. Catch a plane. Okay. The planes are circling around here. They're also going through there. Okay, how much did that net us? Not much. Not much at all. Okay, so if we go this way, get this, knock the plane out, get that, get this, get that. Then we do another loop. Get that. Get this. Interesting. Okay. Where's the last chest and plane? Okay, we can do it. Can somebody explain to me what happened to Onision? I'm not that up on the... Oh, there's the last chest. It's right there. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, I think I see. I want to go through and then loop around through here, which then allows me to quickly get these, and then finish off the rest of the planes. I do like an 8 loop. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. The only thing I know about Onision is that he's been fucking hilarious on Twitter lately. I don't know if he's having like a psychotic break and if I'm ableist for saying this or whatever, but he's been actually like losing his shit posting like sexts that are like out of context or something. There's the last plane. That can be optimized. And then we do this. Did I fuck it all up? I fucked it all up. Damn, that was really close though. That was really close though. I can get this. The route that I have works fine. I just need to not make mistakes. This isn't it. Okay. Okay, we can do this. I have not tried nor played Hateful Boyfriend. Sorry. Or have I even heard of it, actually? Wait, what button did I just press? What kind of cringe was Anishian famous for anyway? Wasn't he like a edgy game streamer or whatever, but like for kids? I often wonder what it feels like to be like that. Like Jake Paul or whatever, one of those YouTubers who like appeals to kids. No, what? Let's try the other route first. Hold on. It's Logan Paul? Wait, what did I say? Jake Paul? Aren't they the same person? Are they different people? Okay, hold on. What did Thought Slime do, James93? I don't like that route. Damn it! Okay, we're gonna pretend we got that one. Oh, I nearly pulled it off. Wait, what did James93 mean? I gotta keep up with the drama. What's up? A treat? For me? Wait, give me 30 seconds. No! It's limited! Uh-oh. He said the N-word, boys. Fucking cancel him. Okay, we got this. Okay, this is the last boat. Nay. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're good here. Fuck. Where's the last plane? Come back here! Nice! Why don't you play League of Legends on stream like D? Because I'm a fucking not a cuck, and I'm not wasting any more of my life on that fucking game. Maybe I had dementia. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about veganism. In retrospect, fuck talking about veganism. I've decided, fuck that, actually. Thought Slime gets so caught up in woke leftist rhetoric that they will support anything that sounds like it aligns even marginally within the correct political aesthetic. Again, they highlighted a person who spewed garbage about behavioral analysis, autism advocacy, etc. Well, without knowing the specifics, I can neither condone nor condemn, but yeah. That's one of the problems with not actually having your axioms grounded. One of the big problems with that is that it means that you can be easily swayed by people who sound like they're on your side, but actually aren't. It dilutes, it distorts your ability to actually assess the validity of certain perspectives. So if somebody sounds really woke and really progressive, you can end up championing ideals that are in fact antithetical to what you actually believe in. Metalhead? We've done Metalhead. SD Bog, Tree Top 12, fine. Somewhere here. On the other side, then? Without wishing to name and shame, I can actually think of many lefty content creators who slide by because they have the aesthetics of progressivism, but their actual beliefs are really fucking reactionary. You should probably name names on this one. Nah, I don't want to make accusations that later turn out to be unfounded. Oh, shit! This dude's fucking cool! Nope. Like Lacey Green? Well, Lacey Green is like a full-on reactionary now. Since when are you above naming and shaming? I'm only in favor of naming and shaming. Okay, fine. Alright. So, here are some instances of behavior that I've seen celebrated, in the time in which they happened, but I consider to actually be pretty fucking reactionary. So, when Destiny was doing his Mindwaves TV fucking Big Brain podcast, and Cormentine was on there saying that only black people should have an opinion on the use of the N-word, and then telling Relevant that he wasn't black enough to have an opinion on this, I consider this to be full-on fucking reactionary. Actually suggesting that a person isn't like black enough to have a take, like their opinion on this isn't valid because their blackness is insufficient. Lily Orchard constantly promotes like anti-progressive reactionary sentiment with her videos, but does so in this whingy, ineffectual SJW aesthetic that keeps people from recognizing what she actually is, which is a huge dipshit who projects abuse onto other people because she herself is a toxic cunt. Yeah, I'm giving off some Yokubian energy right here. Oh, that Cole James Cass guy would be another perfect fucking example. The way that Mike from PA on Twitch talks about progressivism but constantly postures and tries to out-alpha other dudes is really fucking weird to me. I thought we as lefties were kind of above that, to be perfectly honest. The way Bad Bunny claimed the only reason that she wouldn't have been invited onto the Mindwaves TV podcast earlier is because she is a woman seems to me like a really weird kind of grifty way of like redirecting possible blame. I don't know, that doesn't mean Bunny's a reactionary or anything, but that was pretty fucking poor decision making right there. When Destiny said that it's homophobic to call Pete Buttigieg Booty Judge because he's gay, and then he said anyone who called him Stephen Esteban Bonnell is essentially making fun of his race. I consider these to be extraordinarily misappropriative interpretations of identity politics and a proper progressive interpretation of how language can affect people's opinions and others. Fuck me, like where more do we go? Not Lacey Green, sorry. Lily Orchard saying that you should just dogmatically accept like lefty agendas and you shouldn't try to understand them because trying to understand them implies that you might end up disagreeing with their conclusions. Hold on. Zelov with the $5. Are you planning on going over the recent Medicare stuff? I feel like it's an excellent chance to illustrate how people like Medicare manipulate their audiences with emotions of fear and disgust. I don't know what is there to go over? Like that trans video? The video he did that was like about making trans people look gross and degenerate, and it showed a bunch of surgery and stuff, and botched like genital surgery and stuff. That's what we're referring to, right, Zelov? Because I don't like pay attention to Medicare. Yeah, the trans video? Yeah, I mean, pretty great that he got thrown off Patreon though, right? Fucking serves him right. Didn't Digibro agree with that? Okay, so there are two explanations. Digibro is either crypto-fash, or Digibro is too stupid to realize Medicare is crypto-fash. Medicare is like the most mask-off example of like a haha troll, who's like just joking guys, totally not a Nazi, troll, haha, even though I have a huge fan base of Nazis and all my live streams have Nazis in the chat and all my YouTube videos have Nazis in the chat, talking about the white race and how it needs to be protected, talking about cultural Marxism, even though my fucking sub-tier is called like the Sweetie Squad and SS, which my followers use with the twin lightning bolts of the Nazi SS. You know, just casual, just jokes, just all my content appeals to Nazis, my audience is Nazis, all my jokes appeal to Nazis. I don't disavow anything Nazis are, anything Nazis do. I named my fans after a Nazi group, and anytime people bring my name up in a positive context, it's usually from Nazis. It's all just a joke, bro. Dude, just calm down. I'm just trolling. Why the fuck are you taking everything so seriously? Dude, I'm just trolling, brah. Didn't Digibro say he agreed with Dick Masterson, had to say and was an idiot in his debate with Destiny? I mean, yeah. I don't think Digibro is particularly politically savvy. But you know what else Dick Masterson is? Dick Masterson is also a Nazi. Dick Masterson recently took Nick Fuentes' side in this whole TPUSA war thing. I'm sorry, folks, pardon me for being a fuddy-duddy, but you know what we call Nazi sympathizers?
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
I still don't get how you're a Destiny fan. Literally everything you've said he said has been fucking retarded. Also, we call Nazi sympathizers Nazis. Listen, I don't expect my fan base to understand why I believe there's value to Destiny's content, okay? You guys are free to feel about him however you want to feel. I criticize him plenty. It's not like I'm out here simping for him. These dudes are so fucking rad looking. Oh yeah, Alabrel is a perfect example. Alabrel is like actually a toxic, manipulative, sexually predatory creep. But Alabrel constantly cloaks his behavior in the language of sex positivity. So he'll so this is actually, alright. So this is something that Alabrel actually did. Alabrel went in a Reddit thread that was a sex worker. This dude constantly hits up sex workers, like all the time. He went into a Reddit thread from like a sex worker talking. It was like a Reddit. It was her Reddit community, and she was talking about how like she feels threatened by like people following her or whatever. And he was like, okay, yeah. So when are you next coming to the city? When are you going to meet up? Like, where are you going to be? Like that kind of shit, you know? He constantly thirst posts on Twitter and fucking reply guys to other people's shit. He does it all under the vein of sex positivity, but it's actually pretty fucking creepy. But he dresses all of it up as sex positivity. Yeah, Alabrel is literally the stereotype of the male feminist right-wingers make fun of. A neck-bearded, morbidly overweight SJW who's actually only in it to prey on, like, cute girls. Hyena, I barely thirst post anymore. Like, anywhere. I'm not familiar with Art Decade. Alright, where's the other damn firework? Hold on. It's just genuinely astonishing to me how all of these like big brain centrist free thinkers could be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm all here in favor of free speech, you know what? And they literally can't notice Nazis when they're non-stop doing Nazi stuff. Centrism is a brain disease. Damn it. Digi backed out of speaking to me, weirdly enough. Oh, big boy!
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Big boy. I'd love to understand why all these dragons aren't helping me when it's implied that they're much stronger than I am. Oh, I thought I was charging. Gotcha. Thoughts on the 0161? I have no idea what you're referring to there. 0161? Damn it. Have mercy on an old zoomer. Okay? Old boomer, whatever. Damn, I'm tired. Pedophile drama? Digibro describes himself as a lolicon, which explains the... Dude, can I hit? Dude, your fucking charge turn radius goes so fucking wide. What's going on with TP USA? What do you mean? They're doing stuff. Why do you have minimap on? Because I'm a cuck, okay? Suck my dick. Oh, 0161 is Slicker's motto, I guess. Also because I want to see Unity, Hasanabi compliment you so. Wait, when did Hassan compliment me? I remember he mentioned me like 2 weeks ago or something, saying that I like do good work. Was it anything beyond that? What's with the minimap hate? I understand it. Also, Hyena, when I'm done streaming, I don't want to go to bed. I want to eat and watch more Avatar. Oh, thank you, Shadowbee. Gayfish, yeah, a lot of people are recommending it. I could look into it. Am I missing nothing? Probably missing something. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm rewatching it with my girlfriend. Such a phenomenal show. One of maybe the best long-running animation like ever. I would definitely put it the best shonen anime to ever exist. I would easily say that. Ah, Hyena, yes. One. Is Legend of Korra worth it? Yeah, on the whole, Legend of Korra is absolutely worth it. It's still heads and tails above most content out there. What was my previous occupation before streaming? Student. Before that, I scooped cups at a Froyo job. And before that, I was security. Korra isn't as bad as people make it out to be. Korra isn't bad, period. Korra is a really good show. Season 2 had a lot of strong problems, and there are issues with it in general, but it's still a very, very good show. I don't know where like the standards are set at for people who think it isn't. Korra is too lib-cucked? I don't think... Alright, whatever. I'm not getting into this fucking argument again. I have not heard of David Graeber. Thoughts on deconstructing ER's Watchmen video? It's super cringe, also filled with Nazi dog whistles and is preying on manipulating kids. Dangerous stuff. Have you watched Boku no Hero to say Avatar is the best shonen? Boku no Hero Academia is not even fucking close to the level of quality of The Last Airbender. It's not even close to being close. I actually can't fathom what kind of degenerative cranial disease could lead someone to believe that Boku no Hero Academia is deserving of even being placed in the same sentence as The Last Airbender. It's actually revolting to me that anyone could possibly believe that. It's like a criminal joke. Boku no Hero Academia is a mid-tier, possibly even mediocre shonen anime that is notable only for its bold and dynamic character designs and for its memorable quips. That is it. It is not an especially good fucking shonen anime. It's not. It's just not. It is repetitive. It asks nothing of the viewer. It assumes the viewer is a 6-year-old with brain damage. It requires no intelligence whatsoever. There's no hard interpretive work that needs to be done there. And what little thematically relevant content there is, like for example, what's his name? Scar, Streak, Snake, Slash, Scum, the dude with no nose. I don't care. He was boring and I hated him every moment he was on screen. When he tried to do his little "you're not even real" Stain, yeah, "you're not even real heroes" speech, the way he was like running off these cringy fucking lines that were like barely even relevant to what was happening, like they weren't impressive, and then like they showed the screen darken and everyone was impressed by his aura of truth. Everyone was taken aback by how the true stuff he had to say was. Is so cringy. Holy shit. God damn, that was so fucking bad. But they really pushed it. They really, really, really pushed it. It's so bad. Every thought that is in every character's head gets explained to the greatest possible extent. Nothing is ever left up to interpretation. Not at all. It is so fucking bad, dudes. It's not that good, okay? It just has, like, nice animation and looks nice, alright? And it's got, like, cute characters, I guess. Yeah, Blood for the Blood God. We're 4 seasons in, and every character has had absolutely no character development, okay? The only character development that took place for fucking Deku was in the first 3 episodes of the first season. That's it. When he went from, like, being sad about having no power to having power and accepting the responsibility of One for All. That was it. That was the only character development that he got. For the remaining 4 fucking seasons, he's been the exact same person. I'm really friendly. I have friends. I'm earnest and I try my best. I don't even mind when people are mean to me. I gotta try my best. I gotta be the symbol of justice. I gotta be the symbol of justice that All Might once was. I love All Might so much. Everything I do is derivative of him. I look up to him in every conceivable way. My character arc and my character development are built exclusively on the influence I derive from the stronger people around me. I have no independent will other than to achieve the exact same goal that I was set out to achieve in the 3rd episode of the first season. What about Bakugo? Oh yeah, Bakugo's character development has been stellar. Oh, it's been phenomenal. He went from angry dipshit, so irrationally, sociopathically upset with the people around him that I could barely even call him a character, to the same, but every once in a while he'll also, like, blush off screen. DJ Zerd over the $5. I disagree about Lacey Green being a full-on reactionary, and do you not find any value in her content? I've been a fan of hers on and off, and aside from some mistakes, I think she's overall good. I haven't seen much of her content since that whole kerfuffle with the... Wow, I don't even remember. It's been so long. Maybe Lacey Green isn't reactionary. Maybe I'm reactionary. I don't know. Thank you for correcting me twice, DJ Zerdiv. I just realized that it's been so long I've actually forgotten what the subject of the drama is. So I don't even care anymore. Oh yeah, Hyena, yeah, it's not even fucking close to being subversive. You don't have to think to watch fucking Boku no Hero Academia at all. There's nothing to take away from it, you know? Okay, I have no idea what to do. How do I go over there? Oh, I had no health. Wait, what? Wait, you don't even get to bounce? I have not seen Boku no Pico. Oh, turfy stuff? Okay. Not subversive isn't a criticism, though. It's not just that it's not subversive, it's that it doesn't have any commentary on anything. I don't know how to get up to the roofs. Have I read One Piece? Fuck no. I don't have time for that shit. Are you kidding me? What do I think of Full Metal Brotherhood? Full Metal Brotherhood is also one of the best shonen animes ever made. In fact, I would probably put it between Full Metal Brotherhood and Full Metal Brotherhood and The Last Airbender. Full Metal Brotherhood, like, does... Well, it's still a shonen anime. It does actually demand stuff from you intellectually. You have to think, there are themes, there are real conflicts that are driven not just by, like, overt antagonisms between the characters, but broader ideological goals. Like, nah, Brotherhood is, like, really, really good. Do I watch anime subbed or dubbed? Almost always subbed. Wait, how do I... There's no way around here. What do I think of Naruto? I haven't watched it, but my fucking girlfriend's trying to get me to. Guys, how do I get over there? What tall building? I can't get up to any of the tall buildings. Behind me? Stop using relativistic terms. By the time you type it out, I will be somewhere else. I'm trying to explain. Well, I'm gonna keep walking around while you try to explain, you stupid piece of shit. Go! Go! It's near the end? Okay. I'm going over there. Non-relativistic term. Gotcha. Go, 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 go. Sometimes I really genuinely worry that all people want from media these days is like popcorn. Like, the only thing people want from media is just for them, they want to squat down on the couch and put their miserable little lives on hold for a little while to forget about how bad things are and just be whisked away into something that requires nothing of them. They don't have to think critically. They don't have to examine thematically. They don't have to grow or change as a person on account of what they've seen. Why do you worry? What's wrong with that? Because I like art. It's easy to make media that just gets people to sit down and watch the next episode after they're done. That's easy. Art is how we grow as people. Art is like why we're alive. Our ability to produce pieces of media that can influence others, change their minds. Like, this is like incredible stuff. But that stuff can only exist if there's oh! Are there any anime reviewers you'd like to watch? I watch Mother's Basement to get an idea of what's going on each anime season, but beyond that, no. What's a relativistic term? A relativistic term in the context I was using it is a directional term that refers from the position in which I currently am, which means that if I change positions, it's no longer useful or relevant. Okay, hold on. Wait, how does this help me? It's not where I need to go. Do I like drift all the way over from here? That can't be right. No, James 93. I don't have a problem with art for its own sake, but stuff like Boku no Hero Academia, popcorn art, isn't art for its own sake. It's art for commercial value. It's art to draw you out into the fucking Shonen Jump magazine, into the anime production, into the bound collector's edition, onto the Blu-ray disc. It's art that's made to make a profit. It's not art for its own sake. I'm not saying that all art is like needs to have some hyper deep interpretive meaning. I'm saying that all art, like art should be made for art. To change, to grow, to say messages. Oh! Isn't Boku no Hero the thing with a 10-year-old getting fucked or something? Yes. In the 4th episode of the 2nd season of Boku no Hero Academia, there is a graphic child rape scene that is fully detailed and surprisingly not censored, which is weird because it's Japanese. You'd think they would have to censor like the vicious child rape. Fake fans. Nice. James 93, I think you're kind of missing the point of what I'm trying to say. Zeloff with the $5. Is Yoshikage Kira an incel? And if so, is he doomed to internal inceldom even as a ghost? Nah, dude, Kira is a fucking Volcel. How dare you impugn the glory of Kira by accusing him of being a fucking incel? He is Volcel. Please, when you're being sarcastic, put on a sarcastic tone. I thought you were serious for months about the 3 retards a day thing. Hey, wait, I wasn't joking about that. Hell Hell yeah, little cat. Dude, I'm actually fucking tired as shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna cut it here. I'm actually really sleepy. Got the big sleep